But I ain't gonna lie to
Who's
no.
Brock?
I mean, so up though.
Play,
Man.
here comes the pain. This nigga Brock Lesnar unbeatable, bro.
He is OG on that game, bro. He is OG on that game.
I cannot do it.
Hey, who's happy about our Brock Lesnar replacement?
You're dumb. You're
Who's happy about our Brock Lesnar replacement?
You're dumb.
Bro, as soon as I saw him in the crowd, I was like, wasn't he just in talks with like trying to go to AEW? That's a little convenient. I heard Gunther's music. I said, wow, he's actually the Brock Lesnar replacement.
Wait, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not mad at it. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at bro. Listen, Goldberg versus Gunther. I think Gunther could have he could cap. How is that bring back bullying? How?
Merch on the way, by the way.
Bro, it's all gonna end with Braun Breaker beating Goldberg at WrestleMania. That's what they're gonna do.
Bro, I'm fine with that too.
That's what they're gonna do.
As long as
you think that's the plan?
As long as
that's the match that Goldberg said he would want to do if he came back. He said that's would be his retirement match.
No. You said no. I'm talking about you said you think Braun Breaker beating Gunther at WrestleMania.
No, he said
Braun Breaker's beating Goldberg at WrestleMania, not Gunther.
I thought you said Braun's beating losing.
No. Gunther might face. I don't know who Gunther faces. Honestly, I mean, there's still a lot of options. I think
Braun versus Goldberg at Mania.
Cena. Maybe.
Hey, Gunther Cena. I said that too, but they wasn't trying to hear it.
Gunther Cena is a possibility. Because I think they're gonna do Goldberg and Gunther at the Rumble. I mean, it would be in Saudi, but they got the whole Crown Jewel title thing going on. Maybe Survivor Series. Maybe they do it at Survivor Series because they'll need like a filler match for the War Games, like one of the matches, and it won't be a long match either. So it'll be something like to put in there in between or something like that. So maybe Survivor Series, something like that. But I mean, Gunther versus Goldberg is.
That would have been a great Saudi match if they wouldn't have announced that stupid title.
I don't know. It's different because their styles are just so different, and Goldberg's she's so much older, and so I mean, maybe like I said, Gunther's so good though, so maybe he can make it work. I mean, I don't know how I feel about it.
It just has to be a 5-minute match. That's all it has to be.
It won't be a long match, for sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's all it has to be.
It'll be Gunther's shortest match in the history of matches, bro.
I know, but I'm just saying, I would have said. Like I'm thinking, that's a perfect Saudi match.
Oh yeah.
Until they introduced the greatest Royal Rumble in title form. That's literally what they did. They said, hey, we're gonna have what do they call it? The Crown Jewel.
It's like the Crown Jewel title or something like that.
Yeah,
I hate that.
That is the greatest Royal Rumble. This is traditional Survivor Series. This is champion versus champion.
It's gonna be a yearly thing for Crown Jewel.
Exactly.
Which
No. This is bragging rights. This is bragging rights.
I don't care much for the title itself. I do like the matchups that we're gonna get like Cody versus Gunther, bro. Like that's gonna be crazy.
I mean, matchup wise, yeah, sounds good, but like
matchup wise,
neither of them should really be losing. And it's for a worthless title, like a Crown Jewel title.
And I don't want to see Liv and Nia at all.
I guarantee you.
Liv and Nia, I definitely don't want to see.
Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck. Who's taking the pin, Gunther or Cody? Not a single one. So we're gonna get a smash finish, and it's gonna
wait. But Triple H said it's gonna be a definitive winner.
Somebody's gonna have to win.
So I think somebody's winning that, and it's like part of me could see like maybe
they might give it to Gunther low key. They might give it to Gunther low key.
They probably should. I see that title if anything.
I see Gunther if he win. I see like Bloodline interfering and leading to Cody doing the War Game stuff and him losing.
Maybe.
And if Cody winning, Goldberg is interrupting and causing something with
Okay.
I hate that we're having conversations around Goldberg.
So then again, that means
Goldberg.
That means
I love Goldberg, but we're done, bro.
That means we're getting a schmoz finish. That means there's going to be shenanigans. It defeats the purpose because nobody wins clean, and it did nothing for the other person. Like if Gunther beats Cody because of bloodline interference, it does nothing for Gunther. If Cody beats Gunther because of Goldberg interference, it does nothing for Cody. But if you have a clean finish, either way you're in a lose-lose because here's one of the two things that are going to happen. Either A, we're going to start hearing the Super Cody be a lot louder if he wins, or B, or B, no. If Cody beats Gunther clean,
that's crazy.
Cody has Gunther's number though,
bro.
But he eliminated back-to-back Rumbles.
No, he can't.
Yeah, I mean, Cody beating Gunther would be that crazy considering he lost to Sami Zayn earlier this year too. Like,
okay, but the way they're presenting
I'm
that,
not gonna lie.
I'm not gonna lie. The way they're presenting that Sami Zayn loss,
the
way they're presenting that loss was like, yeah, you just lost because I took you lightly, and I would never.
Bro,
again. You're not on my level. That's how they're presenting it.
That's kind of embarrassing.
That's how they're presenting it. And if Gunther wins clean, people are gonna be like, oh, well, now your undisputed champion looks weak because you lost to the lesser champion on paper. Because
I'm not gonna lie.
That world title has been seen.
If anybody got to win clean, I prefer Gunther to win clean. I ain't gonna lie. Just so that title could look more better.
Gunther winning clean would be fine. I mean, I think either guy winning would be fine. I don't think
World Heavyweight Championship.
Both guys are still gonna have a secured spot on the roster. So
exactly,
the World Heavyweight Championship in a good spot. I mean, somebody's gonna win, somebody's gonna lose, and it's for a title that means nothing because it's like a yearly thing. So it's not like they're gonna.
So it's a non-canon show. Interrupting storylines. This is bragging rights all over.
I was gonna say you right.
Does the winner face Braun Strowman at the end?
Bro, it should just be it should be bragging rights.
Just call it bragging rights.
Just do bragging rights.
Call it bragging rights.
It's bragging rights, but it's a little. It's not for like brand supremacy. It's more for like who's the top champion type stuff. It's like Raw versus SmackDown a little bit, but a little bit different.
But both of the matches that would be for that championship are the opposite champions on each brand.
What was it called? Clash of Champions.
Well, that's
the champions go against each other. They could have did that or something. Where each like mid card champions go against each other. World champions go against each other.
Yeah, that's Survivors. That's bragging rights. Yeah, that's literally what it is. That is bragging rights.
I could have sworn that was like Night of Champions or something.
No, Night of Champions is where every title gets defended.
Oh yeah.
Champion versus championship is Survivor Series and bragging rights.
Yeah, they should do that.
But it's basically like a Survivor Series. It's just they're only doing it for the world title matches.
And it means nothing. It just gives an excuse to not tell stories on a Saudi show. This is the greatest Royal Rumble all over again. When they're
gonna try to use it for Royal Rumble moving forward. That's what they're gonna try to do. They're trying to make it mean something moving forward. That's the plan that they're gonna try to do.
To make that Crown Jewel Championship mean something.
Greatest Royal Rumble.
This basically for like the story aspect. Like when Survivor Series happened every once a year, like when it was Raw versus SmackDown, like you knew every year that was before they changed it. Like okay, this is what we're gonna do. I think that's what they're trying to do for Crown Jewel because that's it. He said it's gonna be a thing moving forward, and they have a couple years left on their contract. So moving forward, like he's letting us know, like this is what we're gonna be doing until the contract is over.
My thing is right.
It'll be like it's basically like when it comes around. What we know is going to be like, okay, the two champions are going to be fighting each other types of like.
Yeah.
But if they do this, bro, like they got to do something like, oh, not just you get a championship, that championship main events one of the nights or some shit.
Yeah, like how
they should do something like that.
King of the Ring was.
Yeah, but like just a belt. Here's a belt.
Something that aspect,
yeah. I don't like it.
I think it's more so of. I like the matchups more than anything. I don't really care about the title. I like the potential matchups we can get, especially like in the future. We don't know who obviously the champ's gonna be next year and the year after. So I don't know what that's gonna look like. Now, I mean, Nia versus Liv. I mean, I ain't really feeling that. I'm not really too crazy about that one. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, that's cool.
Chill,
for what it is,
chill.
So that's my.
I like Cody versus Gunther a lot though, bro. Like,
that's my whole issue with the thing, because now. We're talking about Liv versus Nia as something we don't want to see. So that means one of two things have to happen. That means we either have to get a title change or an early cash in that she's probably not ready for. So you're sacrificing I'm not gonna lie, bluntly stated, Tiffany, you cool, but you need to like win something before you cash that in. I need you to wait. I need you to wait. No. I need her to win like a match before she cashes in. And Nia, you cannot be trying to present her as this dominant force, and she's had 2 title defenses, and then she just loses.
I mean, I can understand that.
You better keep trolling.
Nia needs to hold that bare minimum to the Rumble. The way they've been presenting her, it would be a waste. If all she did was feud with Michin and a rematch with Bayley, that would be pointless. That would be unnecessary. Now we know we have the Naomi match coming, but let's be real. Does anybody believe we talk about Finn Balor? Naomi ain't winning a thing. She ain't winning a thing.
Didn't she just win on SmackDown?
That's a match. Hey, Finn Balor's still a tag team champion.
Finn Balor can't do that though.
Chill.
He so cooked, bro. It's crazy.
Bro, in 2016, Finn Balor looked at his current self right now. He'd laugh his ass off.
We not 80. That's not what we're talking about.
What's going on?
What's up with Finn Balor? That time was a killer.
We know Finn Balor's not at that level though. I never said he was on that level. I just said he could still be world champion. That's two completely different things. He's not in his peak. He's not in his peak. He's not in his peak, but he could be world champion. And Donnie, I don't know if you was here for this, but these two people to my right and bottom right, they were the same ones that didn't believe Damian Priest was going to be a good champion, didn't believe he was going to cash in successfully. But now a couple months later, they said that he did a great job with that title for what he was given. They made him look like a champ. They can get Finn Balor.
Finn Balor could be
champ. Weren't you pitching for him to cash in on the IC title? Be quiet.
No, I wasn't. No. See, Donnie. This is where they lied.
No.
Malik, did he not?
No.
He was throwing the idea out there.
Let me hear it out.
I told them, right, because they were so adamant he wasn't winning the world. I told them, don't be surprised.
That's crazy.
Because when Damian Priest won the Money in the Bank title, when Damian Priest won the Money in the Bank briefcase, that backstage interview he did, Donnie, the first two titles out his mouth was the IC title and the US title. Those were the first two titles out his mouth. So I said, don't be surprised if they do that. I don't think he should. Okay. Because what they did, I literally planned out months before it happened. What they did with Damian Priest, Triple H watched my video. So I was not advocating.
He do be watching GW. I'm not gonna lie.
I did not advocate for that to happen. What they did with Damian Priest, I called it months before it happened. So, but all I said was, don't be shocked, because that's what the
Thank God you did.
When he won the Money in the Bank, he literally said, "Hey, I can cash in on the RC title. I can cash in on the mid card." And he was about to feud with Gunther while he was still IC champion.
Okay. Nah, that would have been terrible. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, so yeah,
that would be really bad.
Yes, Mo got caught lying. Yes, he did.
Oh my God!
Mo, you capping? Hold on, man.
Aren't you still?
He did bring up the IC title though. He did bring up.
You did put that in the air though.
Yeah, because I said don't be surprised. That's what he said. And this was around the time y'all thought, hey, he ain't. You were like, guys, he ain't cashed in by now. He not gonna win it. Oh, I don't want to. We have videos on the channel talking about. I don't want.
He did say Finn Balor for 2025 Royal Rumble. He did say that.
Yeah, like
crazy work.
Nah, that's crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Finn Balor 2020. Don't flex.
Don't flex. Put it down.
Hey, just know what happens. Y'all gonna be sick to your stomach.
The level of delusion.
It's gonna be Roman Reigns.
Mo, bring the sign, man. Put the sign up, man. Put the sign up, bro.
Hey, man.
I ain't gonna lie.
We got Homo sapiens on this channel.
He got this crazy faith in Finn Balor, bro. I don't know how he has it, but it's there somehow. It's there somehow. I wish Finn great though. I mean, I wish Finn Balor would be a world champion. I wish it. It's just, bro, they give me no signs of any potential that's gonna happen.
So because he lost the first match, that just gives you no sign.
No signs. There's been no signs in the last 8 years. There's been no signs.
No, 2023. 2023.
I wouldn't say 8 years.
2023. Talking about the same guy.
2023. He could have
won world flashes between those 8 years. It's just the last year has been.
We talking about last year. The same guy that got cooked in Hell in a Cell by Edge. That guy.
Logistics.
He had a world title match.
Logistics.
His stuff.
And we all was like, oh, he could probably win this.
And who cost him the match? And who cost him the match?
Damian Priest. He didn't even lose clean, so at least he had that.
Stop. Exactly.
Yeah, and when he lost Seth, he was cooked too. Then, bro, it was over, bro.
Nah.
I was low key mad. I can't lie. I was rooting for myself.
That was the last hope people had. That was the last hope.
But that's where I gave up. That's where I gave up.
That was the last hope people had.
That was a year ago, bro.
That was the last little faith that people had. When he lost, bro, everybody was like,
I realized yesterday the last big match he won was the I Quit match in 2022. That's the last big match he won.
But look,
that's bad.
And that was a great start too. I
know. I'm like, okay, they're gonna do something with this. He gonna take.
All they had to do, honestly, all they had to do was have him win.
It was Vince's fault.
All they had to do was have him win the Hell in a Cell. That was it.
And Vince fucked it up. Vince
get better.
Hey, but look.
Wait. What'd you say? What'd you say, Mo? Because don't get me started about that Hell in a Cell match about Edge. Don't get me started on that. Chill. Let's not go down that rabbit hole.
But even when he lose, even last night, bro, when he lost, okay, him losing to Damien, it's not surprising. But it's the way he loses, though, bro. This man literally, 2 finishers to the back of this man's neck. I was like, he catch him out of the air with a choke slam, bro. What? Judgment Day out there can't help him. Like, come on, bro. Like,
even though he lose crazy, I still could see him as a world champion. I'm gonna be honest with y'all.
Not now.
See how y'all see it.
Not right now.
Listen, because like I feel like at any moment he could just switch it.
But look, if he don't win Royal Rumble, he just win the Money in the Bank.
Okay, that's a little more believable.
That's more realistic.
That's a little bit more believable.
That's more
realistic.
Either way, it's fine.
Okay, Malik has a 0 faith.
I literally said by the end of 2020,
especially with everybody else coming up on the Raw roster, bro, over the Braun Breakers
my biggest,
even the Bronson Reeds right now, bro. Look what they're doing with Bronson Reeds.
My biggest prediction was by the end of 2025, Finn Balor would be a world champion.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Yeah.
2025.
Whoever could
by the end of 2025. As soon as we go to Netflix, we get to be a little bit more edgy, little TV 14.
Yeah.
Finn Balor.
I don't see how you see it, but they got to give me something. If he somehow wins this Priest feud, then I got a little bit more hope because he actually won feud against the world champ. He lose the Priest feud though. Y'all can't.
But the fact that he lost last night, I'm like absolutely the worst. That was not a good call at all. I did
not.
But
okay, I can agree that it wasn't the greatest call. I wouldn't have done it. I would have gave Finn Balor the first one. Right, yeah. I just think naturally when you start blood feuds, I think the heel winning the first one is more.
If you're doing like a 3 feud,
more often than not the right decision. But even though he didn't win this one, right, and I can even bias aside, I can even agree with you on the finish, right? I can feel you on that. But even then, this is how I think this is gonna play out, and this is why I've started watching the press conferences a lot more because the press conferences usually help me guide my decision making afterwards about where they're going to go. They asked a question about Finn Balor going back for the world title because he's technically
chill out. Chill out.
That's crazy. They asked the question about him going back after the world title because he never got a rematch.
It's nasty work.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
Someone said you can't even win that.
Yeah, that's crazy work.
Maybe not.
Not doing that. But somebody asked Damian Priest a question about going back for the world title because he never got the rematch. He was like, yeah, I'm paying attention. I got my eyes on it and stuff. So I feel like Priest probably gonna think everything is cool. He gonna try to, Gunther, I never lost that title clean. You didn't beat me because of nefarious means. And then Finn Balor's gonna mess that up. And that's how you get match 2 where Finn Balor gets it. Now they even a piece. I think War Games you can blow it off, or if they don't want to do War Games, again, December 30th is the last Raw of the year. They're trying to make it a big deal. You can do a blow-off steel cage match or a blow-off, one of them type of matches there.
So you think this going to end by the end of the year?
I would say they gonna cash in a Ring of Honor, bro.
Ring of Honor is crazy. That's kind of crazy.
Y'all think they can stretch this out to?
I'm about to say I think they stretch it out to Mania, bro. Balor, Priest and Balor alone. I'm talking about Priest and Balor. That's gonna stretch out to Mania, I think. Because realistically, if Finn is gonna get that win, I mean, if he win at Mania, I'm just saying that's
well, that's where he's winning the world title.
What are you talking about? Maybe I was on your side, but what are you talking about? Hold on.
Well, if he's winning the Rumble, he's winning the Rumble.
This guy.
That's where you lose me.
You said that's where you win the world
I think they're stretching that out to WrestleMania.
What are you talking about?
Nah. He ain't gotta win. He ain't gotta win the Rumble. That's just me being delusional. But if he do, though, I'm acting that. But I don't know if they're gonna stretch it to Mania. I don't know if they're gonna stretch it to Mania because. I don't know what they'll do if they're not at Mania, but
I think they'll stretch it out to Mania. I mean, if WWE has shown me over this year that they're very good at stretching out storylines within periods of time, even when people aren't even there. We look at the Drew and Punk feud. I mean, we know Punk was injured, but they did a good job at stretching out that storyline for as long as they did with the very good payoff.
That definitely went 10 months. We're in October. So
that started in January.
Well, technically it started at Survivor Series. So Drew Punk walking out. Drew Punk damn near went almost
a year.
Almost.
So they stretched it out.
Last thing I'll say about Finn, y'all doubted me when it came to Samoa Joe for forever and a day, and he proved y'all wrong. So.
Where's he at right now?
Hey, don't worry about that.
He proved us wrong.
Because all of y'all said he was.
Where's Samoa Joe at right now? You know where he at right now?
Tony Khan. Tony Khan.
Is he on TV right now, or is he just
Tony Khan. Tony Khan. We know he's a terrorist. We know he don't book, right?
Terrorist is
what?
Crazy.
What's going on?
Wow.
Nah.
They ain't say that,
Tony Khan?
Man,
That's
I
all
ain't say
G.
that.
We
I ain't
have
say that.
nothing to do with this.
We ain't have nothing
we
to do
all
with that,
know,
y'all.
we all know Tony Khan can't book a wrestler.
We have nothing to do with that. Please don't blame us. Okay? We get nothing
Blame G Baby, please.
Man, I don't know why y'all acting like that.
Besides the finish, though, how you felt about the match itself?
The match was all right.
Did what I needed to do.
That'd have been a good Raw main event.
It was cool.
But it's not a main. It wasn't a main event match.
You know, it's what I expected. You know,
Well, the B-level
Damian Priest took Finn Balor's finish, kicked out, and then Finn Balor, you know, took one finish, and it was over, bro.
Real quick, I do have something to say about these pay-per-views, though. To me, I get the 5-match card thing, right? That's a whole debate in its own. But I hate how they drag these shows to 3.5 hours. It is a 5-match card, bro. There's just no need to go 3.5 hours. There was a lot of they didn't start Punk and Drew until 16 minutes into the show.
Bro, okay,
that's a waste, bro. There's too much time being wasted.
This is where you start losing me because I feel like you're not using all the context. You say they didn't start Drew Punk till the first 16 minutes in.
Yeah.
The way they present the shows, what do? They first start people arriving backstage. They pretty much been doing that every show now. All right, cool. Then you get the regular intro package that they've been doing for decades. Boom, and it was a great intro package, mind you. That was like some of the, like for an elite video package team, that was some of their best work, right? Mm-hmm. Then you had that. And then it's the entrances to Hell in a Cell. You have to sell them.
Bring that comment up from Adrian. Bring that comment up from Adrian. Right there. Bring that up.
Who?
Bring that up. Why? I don't know why that segment needed to be on fucking not Crown Jewel. Jesus Christ. Bad.
Don't get me wrong. That I can agree.
Why?
The only thing I'll agree with you on is the segment. They could have announced that on Twitter. That's the only thing.
On Twitter or Raw.
That's the only thing I'll agree with you with. Everything else, so what? That announcement took 10 minutes out of the show? That took 10 minutes out the show? Like, it doesn't, like, that's the only thing. It's not anything else. You have to sell. Oh, I'm looking at the cage. I got to sell the story. Like, oh, yeah, this is a blood feud. Yeah. Everything else, it was good matches. Everybody got time. They also took a long time to get to Bayley and Nia because they had to clean up all the blood. That's another reason why that took that long. So you have to clean up the cage, clean up the tools, clean up the blood. Like, that's the only one I was like, dang, they take forever to start this match. Then I realized, you got to clean up the blood. After that, everything else flowed fine. I think they messed up on the Rhea Liv thing or whatever. We'll get on to that later.
Jesus
I don't think that was planned. Like, I don't think somebody was off with their timing. But nevertheless, I think that was perfectly fine.
I think it was.
We knew.
Confused, bro. She looks so
and we knew the main event was going to be 15 minutes of entrances anyway. We knew that was going to be 15 minutes of entrances anyway. Cody Rhodes, a full-blown nigga. Cody Rhodes, a full-blown nigga, came out with an HBCU band. No, bro.
Man, Georgia, man, chill.
No, it's not a special entrance for a B show. It's a special entrance for his hometown.
Roman Reigns got one too, bro.
Is that Roman's hometown too?
He played at Georgia Tech. That was the whole freaking promo. That was literally the start of the Cody Reigns promo. I played at Georgia Tech. This is my stadium. And then Cody's like, but this is my city. Like, that's the start of the.
That's real though.
Y'all complained about consistency with storytelling forever, and now we get it. And it's like, we doing too much. Come on, man.
I mean, I didn't.
And we all know Cody Rhodes for the culture. We all know.
Here we go. Here we go.
And Bam was kind of fucking up though. They was fucking up the melody on the Cody's intro.
They should have just played the beginning and then let the music play.
They was on beat. They was on beat. And I wasn't feeling that.
Yeah.
One thing I don't like though, I don't know if this is y'all nitpick for y'all, but I don't like. Does it bother y'all when like champions come out before other people? Like Cody, like why did Cody come out before Roman? Shouldn't he come out after Roman Reigns? Like,
I don't think that matters because it wasn't a championship match.
But even just in a match in general, you look at WrestleMania this year. Like The Rock came out before Roman Reigns at WrestleMania this year. I thought Rock he probably come out last, because it's The Rock, right? He came out before Roman Reigns, so I don't know.
I don't pay that much attention to it. I feel
like if you're the champ, you got to come out first or last. So that's how I've always felt. Like coming out in the middle feel weird though. Like come out second, third.
I mean, not to me because for me, like I don't really nitpick about that. I think if it's a championship match. Hey, you're like a champion that matters, not like one of them little whatever champions. Yeah, you come out last because you're the champion, right? I will agree on, but it wasn't a championship match. I don't really care. Like I just kind of like, oh, I saw them people line is in they band uniform. I was like, oh wow, this nigga Cody, he can say the N-word now because this man is crazy.
No, I ain't gonna lie. That is diabolical. Mo, bring up the sign. Mo, bring up the sign. What the heck?
This show?
What's wrong with that?
You know what's crazy?
What are we talking about?
Bro. Y'all act like y'all wouldn't let Cena say the word. I'm not trying to hear it, bro. This man came out with an HBCU band in Atlanta, Georgia.
No.
This man is a nigga. I don't care.
Nah, he is wild. That's
come on, bro. Black wife too, man. Come on, man. You know, Cody for the culture, bro.
Black child? What you mean? All he needs to do, bro.
Cody for the culture, bro. Cody for the culture, bro. He for the culture.
Bro, all he needs to do is be featured on one rap song, and it's over. That's all he needs to do, bro.
You know, all I need to see is the picture or video of him at the cookouts, bro. It's over. Want to see that, bro? Want to see that? It's over.
Bro, you mean to tell me he wasn't at you mean to tell me he wasn't at the cookout in Atlanta?
The light skin wild.
We need the proof. They need the proof.
The light skin
wild.
That's
real.
They need the proof. They need to put it out on the internet. He was there. You feel me? He put it on the internet. He was there. So
I promise, bro. Man, he probably bringing the peach cobbler there too. Stop playing.
What are we talking?
Stop playing.
Someone said call.
Hey, Dr. Umar would approve though.
No, what are you talking? Don't ever say that.
He know Cody like that.
Heck no.
He know Cody like that. Come on,
Bad Blood had one good match. That's crazy. I know.
No, I had a couple.
Yeah. Can we also stop saying Can we also stop saying Triple H don't know how to book black people? Cody Rhodes is your
That's just a dumb conversation. It's racist.
Cody Rhodes is your undisputed champion.
Well, all right, move on. No, you don't hear what he's saying, Mo. You don't hear what he's saying. You don't.
I agree with him. It's stupid.
Cody Rhodes is your undisputed champion. He can book black people. Clearly. Clearly.
I do.
How many times? Bring the sign, bro.
How many times?
Nah, people. I don't know. People just they like to reach for a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know all that. But let's move on to some of these matches. Let's start with the end. We can get to the non-important matches, but we start with that ending. So, how y'all feel about? I guess how the match ended. You know, Solo taking the pin, Jimmy coming back.
Let me start.
Okay. All right, here go Mo.
I've been asking this question, and I just made the video on this. I've been asking this question since SmackDown after Mania.
Okay.
And I thought they were going to continue to, justify it as we go down the line. But especially after last night, what the fuck has Solo done to be Tribal Chief? What has he done? Besides lose big matches, what has he done? Go ahead.
I can answer the question. He pinned Cody Rhodes in a tag team match.
And then lost to him twice.
Yeah, facts. That's what he did. You just asking the question. I'm just telling you what he did. And he took out Jimmy. He took out Jimmy and the Wise Man.
So at that time, I'm like, okay, so there's some level of justification. Okay, fine. But then you lose twice to him again. And has he won a match since then?
Mind you, he also lost clean. That's still cage match when he lost clean. When he lost clean, I was
how? Like, that's my one problem with this entire thing. Like, how am I supposed to take this nigga serious if he can't win a match?
But I think the point is you're not supposed to. The reason why his job, and it's not against Solo, but his job was to make you. He basically was essentially the babyface turn without Roman having to do it.
Yep.
Right, because they came out. He lost, so everybody's like, "Oh, thank you, Roman." They knew he was going to be away. And then you take out Jimmy, who everybody was starting to love. Boom. Then you take out the Wise Man, who everybody was starting to love. Boom. So he did evil things, right? Took out the guys we love, and he is not. Even though he's calling himself the Tribal Chief, the difference is he's not a Tribal Chief that is supposed to be taken serious. That's where I feel people are confused because they think, oh, you're calling him the Tribal Chief, but he doesn't win anything. He's not supposed to. Guys, remember, at the end of the day, this is not NXT. This is not NXT TakeOver era. This is still the main roster. For the longest time, heels did not win a lot. They had to cheat to do it. That's what heels do. Yeah. Heels are supposed to want to make you root for the babyface. So Solo, I think, has done a masterful job of turning Roman babyface on his own because Roman wasn't here to do it. Roman was not here to turn himself babyface. He didn't cut a promo to do it. He just lost. All Roman Reigns did was lose for the first time after people were begging to get that title off him. Solo came in and got rid of everything that made us love the bloodline. He got rid of Paul, he got rid of Jimmy, and Jay was already gone. That's what Solo did. He could not have taken this new bloodline or the original bloodline and made it work the way it was supposed to. No, What did he have to do? He had to create a bloodline in his own image, a bloodline that we as fans don't want to see, because the bloodline that we had seen for the past 4 years, we loved. We loved Jimmy and Jay together. We loved Jimmy when he was on his own. No Yeet. We had people like Malik saying Jimmy should be the one to win the match at Mania, right? Even though
I actually agreed with him on that.
So that's what I'm saying. We loved this. We loved, even though Solo was, we loved the tension we saw with Roman and Solo, Paul Heyman being Paul Heyman. So when you take away something that we love and make it into your own image, we're naturally going to reject that.
What I will say to you, and you're cooking. What I'll say to you is,
real quick.
I'll see if Rock is the whole time has been pulling the strings. I'm totally okay with everything they've done. If that's the end result of all this, I'll be okay with that.
I think first thing, I think that is the end result. I think he was just like a placeholder for The Rock. And secondly, though, before we get past that, you said you think Jimmy should have won at WrestleMania?
No, I said we had people thinking Jimmy should have.
Oh, okay.
I did it.
I thought Mo said he agreed with that.
He did. Him and Malik thought Jimmy should have.
If they were going to do multiple matches, I think Jimmy should have won at least.
Okay. All right.
Cool. So the way I'm looking at it now, I mean, we think objectively this is going to be a War Games match between the new bloodline and the old bloodline. I mean, assuming that we can predict the future, right? So Solo is obviously was promised the Tribal Chief spot. We all know that from storytelling. Roman Reigns said it was his spot. He never said really when it was going to happen, but he told everybody that what was going to happen. When Roman lost, he was gone. Solo felt like he had to step up and do what was best for his family. He hasn't been able to win the big matches. And this is why the tag team match was so weird to me, because it was like, if you have Solo lose again, where do you really go from here? Unless they're going to win, the War Games match. Now, objectively, if this whole story is supposed to be Roman passing that Tribal Chief spot to Solo, they really got to win that War Games match. That's really like the match they really have to win. If it really is just for Solo to be a placeholder to help build Roman up as a babyface, to get him more popular and more over, then the new bloodline, more than likely, they're going to win the War Games match where Roman takes back the Ulafala and try to take back his spot. But I think for me, at this stage, it just adds better layers for Solo to be the Tribal Chief, because Roman Reigns really is going to be the same guy with or without it, if we're being honest. He gonna with the Ulafala, without the Ulafala, he's still going to be the top guy no matter what. Like whether he's champion, whether he's the Tribal Chief, whatever they want to call him, OTC, whatever they want to call him, he's still going to be where he's at right now. No matter what happens.
So what you think will happen at Crown Jewel then with Roman? What do you think he's doing?
They
might do like Roman and Jimmy versus something, or he might
not wrestling. He's not wrestling at the Saudi show.
Cool.
He does Saudi shows though.
Why not?
I'm not saying he doesn't do them. I'm saying he's not wrestling at this one.
Oh, okay.
He's not the champion. If he does, it'll be maybe something like him and Jimmy do.
Maybe him and Solo.
Because remember, he wasn't gonna wrestle at
him and Solo.
When it was called King of the Ring. Remember when it was called King of the Ring before they changed it to Night of Champions, because that's when Roman was going to hit 1,000 days. He originally was not supposed to be there for that. I don't think he's going to be there now because there's no point to him being there. It's a non-canon show where you're going to get Cody versus Gunther. You're going to get Liv versus Nia as of right now. And you'll probably get a couple. This is probably where you're going to see like the LA Knight be on a pay-per-view show. Probably in a triple threat with Andrade and Carmelo. This is where you're going to see Jey Uso defend his title against somebody.
Logan Paul too. Logan Paul probably be on the show too.
Maybe, yeah.
I wish they would really use these shows as canon. I wish,
but they never have been. They never.
No, I'm saying they should, because they've actually improved in quality. So maybe
the only one, in my opinion, that was canon was Night of Champions and King of the Ring and King of the Ring.
2021 Roman versus Logan.
Roman and Brock.
Oh, not 2022. I mean 2022. Logan.
I wouldn't consider that as canon.
I think that was just a match for the fans. I don't think it mattered.
Yeah, they didn't. Nothing important happened.
If there's going to be any match, it'll be Roman versus Solo. I mean, because he pinned Solo, so that would be.
That's what I would do.
You know, so Roman versus Solo, that could be a match for Crown Jewel.
Effectively,
what they should do at Survivor Series when they do War Games, it should be Solo should make the challenge to Roman and be like, bro, if you win, we will acknowledge you as tribal chief. Because he's already kind of teased that, like, even with Jacob and the Tongans, like, if Roman could take this back, we will acknowledge him, whether we want to or not. We're going to have to. It's what's best for the family. He's going to have to do the same thing with Roman. If we beat you, if this new bloodline, if we take down the old bloodline, you have to acknowledge me as the tribal chief. Now, wherever they go from that, there's a lot of layers.
Well, I think that's the War Games match, though. I think
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, for War Games.
Okay,
that's what they should do for War Games. Like, that's
the stipulation pretty much
should do. I still believe the new bloodline should win. I think it just benefits everybody in the bloodline, the new bloodline, more to win than the old bloodline. Because, like I said, Roman Reigns at this stage in his career, he's so bulletproof. There's literally nothing that he could do that wouldn't feel important at this stage, if you ask me. Whether he's the champion, he's not the champion, he's the tribal chief, whatever they want to call him. There's so many interesting aspects with Roman when he shows up. So no matter what he does, it's always going to be a vocal point of the show. Somebody like Solo really, really could use that type of win.
So here's the only thing. I hear you because again, I still think it's Rock Roman, right? So because I still believe that's the main event, if you want to use that War Games and maybe The Rock really shows that he sided with the new bloodline, whatever the case, whatever you want to do it, just Rock turns on Roman and is against him, fine, cool. But here's the only problem, and it's not the same level. I think this would be worse in this case than what it was before. Remember when Solo destroyed John Cena, put him down, and we thought that was going to do wonders, and then they did nothing afterwards? If Solo and their new bloodline beat Roman, especially if he pins Roman, and he's the new true tribal chief or whatever, right? Which I don't think they're going to do, but let's just say they do. The only place he can go from there is winning the title.
Yeah,
he doesn't win. But if he doesn't win that title,
it doesn't have to be right away. I mean, they could always build. What they should do is make the bloodline.
But where else would he go?
They should just make the bloodline a dominant force. Like, make them the vocal, like, not the vocal point of SmackDown, because you want other vocal points within SmackDown, but
I feel like
just build them up as like the main key. Because if they win a Survivor Series, Cody's not gonna lose the title for WrestleMania. I don't see him losing the title for WrestleMania.
But that's the problem we're having, because the bloodline's whole point and Solo's whole point was getting that title back to his family. If he gets rid of Roman and establishes, oh yeah, I won this now.
But see,
logically, him then going into a random feud with LA Knight would be
But that was before Roman had came back. I think the story they were telling in Solo's mind, he felt he should have he needed the title to be the tribal chief. But in reality, all he really needs is to beat Roman Reigns. He just needs to have Roman Reigns acknowledge him, take it from him. If he had won the championship, he had felt that was the objective, because the old time he was protecting Roman as tribal chief, Roman was the champion, right? So he had felt, okay, he's the champion, he's our tribal chief. Now he lost the championship, he's no longer the tribal chief. Now I'm the tribal chief. I need to win the title to bring it back into the bloodline. But in reality, all he really needs to do, to me, is just beat Roman Reigns, or prove that he could take it from Roman, forcefully, where Roman has no alternative to acknowledge him. And if Rock decides that he doesn't like how Roman Reigns has been teaming with Cody and how Roman Reigns has been presenting himself, whatever, and he wants to make sure Roman is not tribal chief because maybe Rock feels like, Roman isn't best for what's the family right now, and that could lead to, maybe if they do Rock and Cody at Royal Rumble, that could lead to Roman getting his lit back by costing The Rock the title, and then that sets up WrestleMania, however they want to do that objective. But I don't know. I just look at it from the story perspective. They've shown investment into Solo, even before the whole tribal chief run. They've shown investment into him, and I feel like they put a lot of time into it. Obviously, he's not the most popular candidate, because some people feel like he's not good at what he does, but I feel like they put so much time into the story, into the presentation of Solo with everybody around him, that it's if it's not going to benefit him in any way in the end, it's what was the entire point of this whole entire investment? Yes, maybe he wasn't supposed to be a tribal chief we're supposed to be taking seriously. I could see that. But in the end, though, wrestling is all about creating stars in the end, too. You know what I mean? It's I'm not even looking at Solo itself, the bloodline as a whole. If they lose, I don't know how that really benefits them either way. And especially if they lose War Games, why should Jacob Fatu and, GOD continue to follow this man as tribal chief if they can't win anything, not even just Solo himself, but as a group?
Mm.
I hear you. I just feel like if he beats Roman Reigns, he pins Roman Reigns. it would be a waste of only one person has pinned Roman Reigns in 5 years, or two people, right? Only one of them for the actual title, right? Yeah. So 2 people in 5 years, that's crazy work. If you end up being the third one, I don't see how you can just go off and do another feud not involving that title, and it's not a waste of momentum. At this point, beating Roman is like how do I it's not obviously same level because we know what it was, but when Brock Lesnar broke the streak, if he would have just went on and started doing random stuff, we would have felt like it was pointless. We at least got Super Brock out of it. Killed Super Cena and the streak in the same year. At least we got something out of it, right? It turned into something bigger. If we would have just got Brock beating the streak and then he feuding with Dean Ambrose again and random people just for the sake of random people, it would have felt like a waste, right? Even though people still think Brock Lesnar should have, at least they did something with it. If Solo pins Roman Reigns, only the third guy to do it in 5, damn near 6 years, and he doesn't win the title, it's waste. Which is why I don't think he's winning this. I think Jacob Fatu is the one they want.
I don't know, man.
I think Jacob Fatu is the one that's going to be the... Like, if I had to put money right now, gun to my head, which one you think is actually going to be the true tribal chief to win a title, I'm putting it on Jacob Fatu before I put it on Solo. I'm not going to lie. I'm putting my money on Jacob before I put it on Solo. And you say they invested in him. All they've done is have him lose. So how much did they really invest in him?
Yeah, but they've invested in him as far as building him. Like, I don't see the point of them saying he's going to be the next tribal chief. They're not going to do it then. Like, especially with when it came from Roman Reigns' mouth. Like, when he's the one that said it. And this storyline has all been about pure storytelling with the details. You can go back and look at the layers of it. Like,
I mean, I hope he wins because you're right. That would be a waste. I would like for Solo to be shown. But honestly,
and that's not saying Jacob can't be in there too. He could be next.
But it's kind of like the same way, not obviously to the exact same extent, but it's the same way how y'all are on me about this Delulu that Finn Balor can still be a world champion when all he does is lose. It's low-key the same thing. Solo, I don't see him coming out of this feud winning, bluntly stated, because all he does is lose. Now, he can win, just like with Finn Balor. I think he can win this feud. I wouldn't be shocked if he win this feud. But I don't know. It's not like Finn and Damian Priest to me are on a more equal footing than Roman Reigns and Solo. So
Roman Reigns.
But that's where my separate
Roman Reigns is leaps and bounds above everybody.
Which is why I'm saying I don't know if they're actually going to pull the trigger and let Solo get this done because of how far apart they are. And I would think they want Roman looking. I mean, I know this sounds crazy, but I would think Roman going into this Rock feud or going into the Cody match again when they inevitably do it. I would think, because if he loses to Solo, ain't no point of Roman going after Cody anymore. Like, there's no point.
I don't think they should do that anytime soon, though.
Well, I guess it would just depend. If The Rock is the focal point of how it happens, I mean, that's something because Roman didn't lose by himself, and Roman might not even take the pin in the War Games match. What if it's Jimmy or something? It could be somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Somebody maybe lose it for him.
Roman's just not losing clean anytime soon. So even if he does lose, he's going to be protected in the loss.
Yeah,
that's why I was okay with him losing last night. But if he was to lose last night, but he didn't, obviously.
Yeah, it's just all about how they're willing to do it from a storytelling aspect. You know what I'm saying? So it's like my only issue is whether people like Solo or not like Solo. I'm all about storytelling. They've been telling us for over a year that this guy is going to be next tribal chief or going to be something next in line for the bloodline, right? It's literally something that Roman Reigns said out of his own mouth. And then once the bloodline, the new bloodline, came for tuition and everything, and Roman Reigns wasn't there, they had their dominant peaks, and I never expected him to beat Cody Rhodes. Like, I didn't expect him to beat Cody for the title. He shouldn't have either. But it was more so of the aspects of he was trying to do what he felt was right in his mind to be the tribal chief. But in reality, the way I'm looking at it, he doesn't need to be the champion to do that. All he has to do is have Roman acknowledge him or take it from Roman. He's going to have to take it from Roman because Roman still wants it. So they're going to have to fight each other at some point for that spot. Like, there only could be one tribal chief. And I'm just looking at it like Roman Reigns winning obviously is the strong possibility. It's very hard to see him lose in these scenarios because he's only lost a handful of matches. I'm looking at it on the other side, though, like, what good does it do to this new bloodline if they're not going to win at this stage? Like, what does it do for them? What does it realistically do for them? That's how I'm looking at it.
I agree with
So
that.
we got that out of the way. The ending. We got Rock coming back. We don't know when the next time we'll see him either. He cut one of his famous Instagram promos.
I love that stare down so much. I love that stare down. The
Bro,
way
that
he just
stare
looked
down
at them
is-
two like.
It's such a big cliffhanger to leave off too, because there's so many scenarios that could happen. With the
As much as that man irritates me, he's a great storyteller.
I'm gonna sound like a hater, but
Mo.
I'm the leader of a hate
What?
council, so I dead don't care.
I heard you was sharing when the Rock came back. Is that true?
I did not cheer. I just sat there like, saw that coming.
They say you popped him with Sharon.
Nah, he was happy. He was happy. He kept.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
I saw that bullshit coming.
Can let's have an honest conversation. And
Oh,
Donnie,
boy.
this might be the first. I'm pretty sure this is the first time we're going to talk about it with you. But let's have an honest conversation.
All right, let's do it. What's up?
Is anybody really looking forward to Rock coming back and rambling for 25 minutes about everything?
Stop.
forever?
Let's not do this. Let's
Or let's keep it. Like, let's keep it a buck, bro. Let's keep it a buck. Even if you want to say it's entertaining, fine. But we not gonna act like The Rock don't be rambling in his promos to get to the point.
He do.
I mean, he do.
No, but it's to me, it's noticeably bad. Like,
not bad is crazy.
no, I'm not saying. I'm not
I
saying.
thought I was the
his
Rock
promos-
hater.
I
Jeez.
didn't say his promos were bad. I said the rambling that he does is
Uh,
noticeably bad.
If this is different for me because it's a new version of Rock's gimmick. If this was old Rock babyface like we were gonna get,
Oh,
like when he cut that promo
Insufferable.
on Jinder Mahal on Raw, I was like, all right, bro, like come on, like it's the same type promos. We passed that, but
Rock ain't.
this
that.
final boss Rock is different for me, bro. I ain't gonna never get tired of seeing it. I ain't gonna lie to you. He could show up as many times as he wants, bro.
I'm not even talking about showing up as many
He
times.
said
He cut
show
as many
up.
promos as he wants. He can say whatever he
Because
wants.
Look, if he wants to do them 19-minute
Bloodline rules.
if he wants to do them 19-minute Instagram things, that's fine. You can do
Nah,
it.
that's
It's
crazy.
social media.
He be crazy.
Hey,
That
if you
promo
wanna
was
do-
funny.
If you want to do the 19-minute Instagram lives or whatever, fine, go ahead. That's cool. But my nigga, you want a 2-hour show in 30 minutes. It took you 25 minutes to get to the end of your 30-minute promo where you finally got to the point. Like, it doesn't take, bro, I'm not gonna lie. To me, the one that lost me like forever, because I think his character, his gimmick is fine. He just rambled a lot. He took so long to get to the point to say, hey, Cody Rhodes, I'm gonna beat you so bad in front of your mother, and I'm gonna give her a belt with your blood on it, and say all I can do is say you're welcome. Like, bro, it took you 25 minutes to get to it. Like, it didn't need that. Yes, do your entrance. I'm not gonna lie. His entrance, I'm never gonna get tired of seeing that. He can
That
take
shit tough.
15 minutes. That is a tough entrance.
Mo, you loving the
go
Rock,
ahead.
bro? Okay.
Go ahead.
What'd you say, Mo?
Mo said he
I've
loves
said
it.
I've said his character work has been
Nah,
great.
his- nah,
since
his-
he just
nah,
annoys
his
the soul out of me.
entrance is-
Oh,
His
that's-
entrance
He just
is-
annoys the
his
shit out of
entrance
me
is
sometimes.
You know, he a Rock fan. That's real.
His entrance is
Okay.
he talks.
I mean, he's right here.
Rambles, bro. He
Oh, wow.
rambles.
It just annoys me.
And me, I've never been a fan of the Rock concerts anyway.
Ah,
But
you
even then-
wildin'. What are you talking about?
No. I didn't say they were bad. I just said I've never been a fan. But nevertheless, they've been good. Like when he was feuding with Cena, that was good. I just don't care for it.
The
But
Vicky Guerrero
this last one, yeah, the Vicky Guerrero one was great. I just don't care for the concerts. But this last one he did, where it was like they was messing up on the lyrics and they didn't get the time. I'm like, bro, shut up. And he was bound and determined to get through that whole song. Like, bro,
man.
come on, bro. Like, I don't
That's
need
funny.
hour-long show. I don't need 2-hour-long shows being dominated by The Rock for 45 minutes of it. Not
Fuck
counting
that.
commercials. What? What do you mean?
Rock.
What's wrong with that?
Grayson
45 minutes,
Waller.
bro. Hey, that's cool if Raw was still going 3 hours. If Raw took 45 minutes when Raw was still going 3 hours, cool. But that's dead starting Monday. No, I don't want to see him take 45 minutes, bro. I'm sorry.
Huh.
SmackDown
does
is
take a
already
little
struggling
too
as it is to get people on TV. I don't need The Rock dominating for an hour and a half. I don't.
Final boss, bro. Final
Is
boss
that
got
really
people
The
work.
Rock's fault? Like SmackDown's just not good.
No. Loki. Hold on.
Yes, it's
Well, not
his
the
fault.
part about the
He
SmackDown
rambles
not
on
being good,
purpose.
but like,
He goes overtime all the time.
Yeah,
Y'all
he
remember
does
that
take a little
video?
too.
Y'all remember that video where literally the camera crew was like screaming at this nigga to hurry up because they're about to run out of time before the
Fuck that. And he walks away saying, "Fuck him."
Okay, Mo.
Said, "Fuck him."
Hey, bro, it's not my fault. The Rock is him, bro. Cope, bro. The Rock is just good, bro. I'm telling
Cope
you,
is crazy.
Cope, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
I just wish he wasn't so selfish. That's my only issue with him.
Bro, we already been through this, bro.
And we're gonna go through it again. Fuck that nigga.
We already been through this, bro.
We're gonna go through it again.
He could be deemed as selfish, but also he not selfish. I ain't gonna lie. I can see.
Yeah,
I can see it both sides.
He's like a mix. He's like a mixture of both, bro. Like
that's what I'm saying. Because listen to me.
But I think that's every wrestler, though. Honestly,
the reason I could see why you say he's selfish, but the reason I could say he's not selfish is because, like, bro, he don't have to do this. Like,
he don't.
From
I respect
his
him for that.
From his match for what John Cena. What year was that? He had back-to-back matches with John Cena. And even after that, he still was making WrestleMania appearances, whether it was just a show up, whatever. He don't have to do that, but he still was taking time out just to do that. To me, that's not selfish. So I could see both sides though.
But the Punk thing, the Cody thing earlier this year.
No. Because for every he didn't have to do that. He also won once in a lifetime. He also won that battle.
He should not have won that at all. He should not have beat CM Punk at all.
He's the one who ended CM Punk's reign.
Yeah,
okay? He did that.
It goes.
And if fans didn't revolt, he would have took the match at
it goes hand in hand. It goes hand in hand. Like there's times when
he also made them reshoot the WrestleMania documentary because of the way he looked. They had to make him reshoot it. That was a proven fact.
The one that
he had to reshoot it because he didn't like the
scenes that they
they
put on CW is way better than the one that they hyped up and put on YouTube. Way better. If you ain't seen it, go watch that one. That's an actual behind the scenes.
I want to watch it.
That's an actual behind the scenes.
It's pretty much the same fact. I mean, there's different. I mean, he can be selfish, but he can be unselfish too. So there's different layers to it. There's different layers to it. Like he's come back, done some things, won some matches he hadn't won, but he's also come back and gave things to the people that he didn't have to. So.
I mean, low key, let's keep it above. He didn't have to pin Cody Rhodes in that tag match. He ain't have to pin Cody Rhodes.
No, he did.
He did. I mean, that's
the further story, though.
Because if Roman would have pinned Cody, it would have been like, oh.
That's the further better.
No, I'm talking about he could have pinned Seth. Ain't nobody.
No.
He was about to have a world title match.
On the next night. What you mean?
But he won.
No. That's so.
Why would he pin Seth when he's not going into a story with Seth Rollins?
Exactly. They're building a story between Rock and Cody. You can't.
And also, why was Seth?
My point is, Rock don't need to be in this.
Why would Seth get pinned both nights though? That'd been crazy.
He don't need to be in it, but he makes it better though. Whether people like it or not.
He did make he carried the build, if we're being honest.
He was the best thing.
Cody and
Roman
did nothing.
Build.
Hey. So can we add to the selfishness? He made the whole build to Mania about him instead of what it was really.
Stop.
Okay, now you
dragging it. Is that not true?
You dragging the worst about
that. No,
he made it better. He made the story better.
That story was mainly supposed to be about Cody getting his redemption on Roman. Roman became the third most important part to that story, the entire build. And y'all can't say that's not true. He became the third most.
Is that his fault or the fact that Roman's part-time?
It's the Rock's fault. They're both part-time.
I ain't gonna lie.
Came back for
low key. I think during that time, Rock was showing up more. I think, if I'm not mistaken,
he was.
Like, what are we doing? I ain't gonna lie. Let's chill out a bit.
They were.
He showed up a lot.
I ain't gonna lie.
He showed up unannounced on that one Raw.
They were on the screen together. The Rock was the one dominating all the mic time. Roman would just be sitting there throwing up the wall. Bro, go back and watch the build.
No, yeah, because a lot of people
had conversations on this show talking about how
a lot of people were saying that they felt The Rock was outshining Roman.
Yes, bro.
He was.
I'm starting to believe G hate The Rock.
That didn't really affect the feud or anything. The story was still great, and the outcome was the best outcome.
That's not what I'm saying.
We just had the best WrestleMania ending maybe ever.
I'm not saying the story wasn't great, but let's not act like during that build, Roman was basically portrayed as the third most important.
I ain't gonna lie.
They were setting up Rock versus Cody.
Okay.
More than they were setting up Rock versus
but that could be true, but like it allowed it to go to different avenues. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. Like imagine if The Rock was like the third most important. We wouldn't really had that WrestleMania build the way it was. I ain't gonna lie, I don't know, man.
That's crazy. G turning into
the Universal Champion of 4 years being the third most important does not sit right with me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was wrong.
That doesn't
part of the
sit
story
right
was not
with me
good.
ever.
I didn't like that.
The Rock. That's why I'm saying. I know. We kind of.
I didn't feel like he was the third most important though.
He definitely was.
He was. He was.
No,
I didn't feel like that. Like it didn't feel like Miz 2011 for me. Like
no, not that level.
Miz 2011. No, Miz 2011 was like. You damn near! I forgot you was in the match.
I forgot you were champion. Like
we didn't forget Roman was in the match, but it was definitely.
Y'all got me going to bat for Rock. Oh my god,
bro! Literally, Cody and Rock. If you were a new WWE fan and you just started watching from the press conference, you would have thought it was Cody Rock at Mania, just by the way they built. Just by the way they built that story, Roman is just standing there. I guarantee you, a new fan probably was like, "Why is Roman holding Rock's title?" Because that's what they were building. Bro, I promise you, if y'all go back and watch the build, bro,
that's crazy.
Rock is the one talking about, "I'm gonna beat you down, Cody Rhodes, and make you bleed." That's not Roman telling him that. Bleed. Rock is the one talking to Cody Rhodes' mama. That's not Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns, the only thing he did during that video, he killed Seth Rollins in that World Heavyweight title prestige. He said Seth Rollins' name, and he's like, exactly, no pop. That he eated him on that. And then the last show where he was walking up to Cody and the Bloodline showed up, but then Cody had his guys show up. It was Seth and Jay. That was the most Roman did during the whole build.
I ain't gonna lie.
That part's not.
Could we pull up that comment though? Like the only reason Rock came back is because Black Adam flopped. All right, listen. When it comes down to stuff like that, bro. When it comes down to stuff like that, I don't get it because when the Rock don't show up, oh Rock, you selfish. We've been asking for Roman versus Rock forever. He come back. Oh, he only back because his movie flopped. Like, come on, what are we doing here?
That's just stupid to me.
Bro, there's no one situation for it, bro.
Like, did Black Adam actually flop? Like, I know the movie wasn't that good, but like.
It still made money. It flopped more, so it wasn't what the DC universe wanted. It wasn't a good DC movie. Like there was too much stuff that they wanted to do. The Rock was trying to do too much with the Black Adam character.
Yeah, he didn't want to do.
He was trying to do things with the Black Adam character that weren't like a part of like the comics and like what the character was meant for. Like he was trying to do different stuff. You know what I mean? So it made it bad for what it turned out to be. You know what I mean? So that's why they're not doing it again. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's not happening again. So. I mean, there's different layers to it. I was looking at it more like Rock's character had to show more aggression because he came back for something that was taken away from him. Roman Reigns, not saying that he wasn't taking Cody serious, but he's like, I already beat you. I know how to do it. Like we did that last year. We're gonna do it again. Like I'm not really sweating it too much. Rock was more so mad that we had something great that you agreed to, mind you. He said in promos like you agreed to it. We had an agreement. You went back on your word, and now. It was more so personal with the whole family aspect and everything. There was different layers they added to it. So, I mean, yes, Roman Reigns was getting outshined by Rock and a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? I didn't look at it as a bad thing, though. More so because the alternative was going to be what the alternative was going to be. As long as Cody Rhodes won at WrestleMania, I didn't care how you did it. As long as he was the one who finished the story, didn't matter how you got there. That was the important key. Now, I can understand if we got everything that we did, and Cody didn't win, and Rock was the one who won everything. I would have been with you, like, all right, they did that dirty. You know what I'm saying? Like Rock beat Cody, then he still lost to Roman. Like it's kind of wild. You know what I'm saying? So that would have been with y'all there. Like they would have definitely overdid it. But at the end result, the only thing that mattered to me was how they finished it. Like as long as they did the right thing, because there's a lot of times that storylines they could go certain ways, but all of us know sometimes as long as you do the right thing at the end of the day. It's all that matters. Sometimes it's all about doing the right thing, bro. That's why when I get on here and I'm preaching about that Braun Strowman, bro, all I had to do was just do the right thing. All they had to do was have me Brock Lesnar. That was it. Just do the right thing. And they didn't do it. And we see where Braun Strowman's at right now. Now, granted, seemed like they're starting to build my boy back up. I ain't gonna lie to you. After that last
now we got
I'm getting
another
a little hope.
delusional
I'm getting some
boy.
hope. I thought he was cooked. I didn't think he was gonna win that. I ain't gonna lie to you. I thought he was losing for sure, which I understood. Okay.
So Braun Strowman can get saved in 2024, but not Finn Balor. Crazy.
They show more potential than Braun Strowman and Finn Balor already. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Chill out.
Just based off that one match. Just based off that one match. You feel me? They showing a little bit more potential, if you ask me.
No.
But in the end result, though, I'm just gonna say this, and I hope y'all know this is happening. They're doing the triple threat at WrestleMania.
Thumbs down all the way. Fuck that.
I'm not saying that's. I'm not saying that's what I want. I'm with y'all. I much rather prefer them do The Rock and Roman Reigns. I would much rather prefer that, but I really think they're building this up longer than we expect or want them to, and I think they're doing Cody versus Rock versus Roman at WrestleMania. Just something's telling me they're doing that triple threat. I think Roman Reigns is winning the Royal Rumble. The Rock being on the TKO board is going to insert himself into that match, make it a triple threat. That they're going to do Cody and Rock at SummerSlam, because SummerSlam's now 2 nights. They want to treat that as, they want to give that WrestleMania-ish vibes. They want to treat that as a big deal. And I think they're doing Cody versus Rock versus
Roman 3. Cody. Oh.
I don't know when to do Cody versus Roman 3. Maybe that happens Royal Rumble or something.
Because I'm of the mindset. Because even though we're pretty much, I think a lot of us pretty much
triple threat. I would be cool with the triple threat though. I'd much rather prefer them do Rock versus Roman. It's like, just do that. Give us that.
Well, I think based on us pretty much assuming that WrestleMania 42 will be in London, in Wembley.
Maybe, yes, maybe.
It's that's pretty much like the leading candidate.
Yeah.
That's because all the other Manias, I think Nashville's announced in 26, but Mania
27, I think.
27, but the 26 one isn't announced. Yeah. So I think they're just waiting. I actually think they're going to announce it at Mania 24 in Vegas. I think that's when they'll announce the Wembley Stadium. So I feel like,
or they might do it Elimination, because Elimination Chamber is supposed to be in the UK again. It's supposed to be in England.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Like Manchester or something like that.
Oh, yeah. John Cena will come out and announce it. Yeah.
It's supposed to be like in Manchester or something. So, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, boom. That's that. Yeah. So, that's probably when they'll announce it.
But they did say that Philly wants WrestleMania 42 again, though. They want to do WrestleMania Philly again. So,
well, they're not going to get it. They're not going to get it that close.
No, they had New Orleans pretty close, though.
Unless they pay like top dollar.
No, it's gonna be a lot of money.
Yeah.
We also gotta remember too. Indianapolis gets a WrestleMania too, because they did that sports.
Yeah, they get one after Nashville. Nashville. But
Indianapolis for WrestleMania.
No. Indy's a good WWE.
Indy's a good city. Bro.
Indy's a good spot for WWE.
Okay, fine.
For WWE. But my only thing is, I feel like Roman and Cody 3 is gonna happen in Wembley. I feel like that's gonna headline.
Okay. Headline.
I feel like Cody Roman
42
is gonna headline 42. Because Roman's whole thing has been. He even said it out of his mouth. When this is over, I'm coming back for that. I'll see you down the road. I think Roman is gonna be a hurdle, right? I think if Rock is aligned with the new bloodline, I think the new bloodline will still be like that last hurdle. And then in 2026, I hope Galaxy 2026 or 2027. So I feel like Cody Roman 3 will happen in London, because it's literally the 2 biggest stars of the company going head to head. This is Cena Orton. This is Stone Cold, The Rock.
I don't know if they're going to stretch out the Cody and Roman. I don't know if they're going to stretch out Cody just being in the bloodline.
Wait.
I see it at SummerSlam.
Wait. How do you? I see, Malik. This is where you lose me sometimes. You are the main one who'd be advocating that. Hey, they said they're gonna stretch this story. This is gonna be a long-term thing, longer than we've ever seen before.
Yeah, I'm talking about Rock and Roman, not Cody being a part of it.
Why can't Roman made the bloodline work for 4 years?
Yeah,
that's why Kevin Owens for 2
I said Rock and Roman, not Cody and Roman.
Cody and Roman could work. You can stretch that out to next year if you do Rock Roman this year. You can absolutely stretch that.
They're gonna stretch that out a whole year without them fighting
for another year. I don't think so.
They did it. They literally just did it.
That's a whole other year. That's 2 years.
Literally from 39 to 40, they literally didn't wrestle again.
That's a year. You saying 2
Okay,
years.
so here's the thing. They had something to stretch it. They don't have nothing to stretch it now.
Rock and Roman are gonna fight at this one.
Okay.
Are they though? That's the thing. Are they?
Yes.
Yes.
Cody Randy.
I don't see anything
Randy
besides.
Mania.
They're doing
Brock
a triple
Roman.
threat, bro. I'm telling you, they're doing a triple
Please,
threat.
God, no.
It's right there in front of our face. It's right
Please,
there.
God, no.
It's right there. They doing the
Stop
triple
putting in
threat.
the air.
But also too.
I'm not putting it. They're putting it in there. It's right there.
Malik,
Y'all don't see it. Y'all don't see
here's
it.
another thing too.
I don't want to. I'm closing
Malik,
my eyes.
here's
to it.
another thing too. You also be the main one advocating that Cody's gonna be a multiple-time champion. You don't have to hold the title for 2 years straight. He can lose it and regain it back.
He should lose it at WrestleMania.
Yeah, I'm not. Rock.
Not at Mania. He should lose to
it and
Randy.
gain
He
it
should
back,
beat
but
Randy, then lose, and then gain it back like a little bit after.
If
He
the-
should
if
not.
they-
I would
Randy
say
should
he
not
should
win
lose
the
to
championship.
Randy and then win it back.
No.
Nah, you're not gonna win that. No.
Who should win it back? Who should win it?
No.
Randy should not be Cody, bro.
No, yeah, Randy should be. Randy
should not be Cody.
He should not be Cody.
No, he should not.
No.
Who's the only logical option then? Who else?
I don't know, but
Yeah, thank
What
you.
you mean?
Randy?
There's a
He
bunch
might
of-
as well hold it for the longest.
There's a bunch of logical options. There's a
Who?
bunch of logical options.
Like who?
Name
Like the
name
money
two.
in the bank, like the money in the
Oh,
bank.
move on. Let's move on. Let's move on.
Money in the bank.
I
Okay.
knew
All
you
right,
would
Money in
say
the
that.
Bank's a good
I knew
one.
it.
But
Once I
Money in the
see
Bank's a
his
good
face
one.
Smirking. No, move on. Let's move on.
Oh wait, he said Finn Balor. Huh?
Yes, I
what he
already knew it. I
He
knew
said
it.
Finn-
I knew it. Once I see
Do I
his
get the
face start
sign?
smirking.
I
Yeah,
get the sign?
bro. You see his smirk. No, you see it. You knew he was gonna say that. You knew it, bro. No. Nah, it's over, bro. Move
They're
on.
gonna do the triple threat, bro. I'm telling you, they
The
gonna do
level
on, bro.
of Delulu, and this sign's from Malik too for putting that in there.
They doing the triple threat, bro. I'm sorry, bro. They building that up long term, bro. I'm just saying.
Gee, so delusional. I swear to
Now,
God.
as far as who wins,
Hey, why can't Melo? Why can't Melo?
Oh, look, Tyler's in the chat actually cooking for once. Trade Drew to SmackDown. Okay, I can see that.
Why can't
that would be cool.
Melo win Money in the Bank and cash in on Cody? After that was Cody's first match on the main roster.
Okay, Mello. Okay.
So they not
Mello,
putting the world
okay, that's a
title
good
on
one.
Mello.
And then Melo doesn't have to hold it long. Cody can get it back. Homelander Cody can get it back. Because I think Roman.
Y'all love this heel turn. I don't know.
Because I think Cody Roman 3 will be babyface Roman versus Homelander Cody. That's how I think it's gonna be.
If they turn on him, which I'm not seeing happen.
They are. I promise you, they will.
Y'all been saying this since 2023.
Bro, because at the end of the day, WWE fans are still WWE fans. Cody is the anomaly. He is not the standard. They're gonna get tired of babyface beating all the. Let him.
Which is why I say he should lose at some point.
Because right now, because let's be real. Right now, Cody Rhodes has not feuded with somebody as the champion that the fans really like. AJ Styles is cool, but we knew that was a filler. Mm-hmm. Solo, nobody likes. This Kevin feud is cool, but Kevin Owens is about to turn back into dastardly.
So it's going to be Randy Orton.
Randy Orton is going to be the first one he feuds with that the fans actually rock with. So when Cody wins, that's gonna start the dissension in the Homelander. That's gonna. I don't know how y'all don't see that.
Cody's gonna lose to Randy, and he's gonna win it back from Randy. That's what they're gonna do.
That's exactly what they should do, and then run Roman Cody at SummerSlam.
Why do y'all think Randy is winning the world title? That's what I want to know.
Why? He's going to win it again.
That's what I'm going to win it again. He's not winning the world title.
He's going to win it a couple more times. I guarantee you he will.
Yeah, but I don't think Randy Orton's going to be the one to take it off of
him. If Randy Orton don't beat Cody Rhodes, who's going to beat Cody Rhodes?
I just told you.
Besides Money in the Bank. That was a good option.
Just told you the Money in the Bank winner. That's who's beating
not Finn Balor.
I told y'all. It don't even got to be Finn. I'm not even being biased with that. Whoever wins it. It can be Drew. It can be. I'm not saying he got to be Money in the Bank. But it could be Drew after going to SmackDown, which, mind you, I think he actually is. Right? If Drew gets to SmackDown before the end of the year, I think that could be the Mania match instead of Randy. We'll see, though. Nevertheless, that's not the point. Nevertheless,
realistically, right now, there's only two people that's going to be Cody Rhodes. It ain't going to be the Money in the Bank.
And it's not going to be Randy Orton.
It's going to be Randy Orton.
No, it's not.
Or it's...
Why wouldn't it be Randy Orton? Like, what's the justification for him to not win this title?
Because this
the other one I don't want to say because that's not an option that I want to come true, so I'm not gonna say it.
The reason why I don't think Randy Orton is winning this world title The reason why I don't think Randy Orton is winning this world title is because Randy Orton, hey, this is great legacy feud. This is a great, hey, let's get it out the way because it's a feud that we pretty much expected to happen since Cody came
Bring
back.
up that comment from James Weezer.
But no,
bring up that comment.
But no, he's not winning it at all.
What comment?
The third one.
Those fans that turned on faces all went to AEW, dude.
Yep.
Are we sure?
Yep.
We sure?
Yep.
We sure?
That is, yeah. Those kind of fans that boo every little thing, that hate those online fans are all AEW fans.
Are we sure?
Those fans that were ruining shows, they're over there. Yes.
Sure?
Yes. Because they would have turned on Cody by now.
Last time I checked, when Seth Rollins had to turn heel because they turned on him, AEW
that was 2019.
AEW
and because Seth Rollins was insufferable. They had one show, my nigga. What are we talking about?
What do you mean? That it's not like it wasn't. I mean, obviously, COVID. There wasn't actually fans in attendance at the shows, but there was niggas. The AEW was around when niggas was turning on fans then too. I don't want to hear that. Again, Cody Rhodes. We looking at Cody Rhodes right now, and we looking at that like the standard. That's an anomaly, guys. Cody Rhodes is
Why do you think Cody didn't work in AEW? Because those fans are over there. Those dweebs are over there.
I'm telling you right now.
They're not gonna.
Cody Rhodes is the same in AEW as he was in WWE. He's the same thing.
The same thing, and they turn on him there. They not turn on him here.
And he is the anomaly. Again, Cody Rhodes is the anomaly. He's not the standard. He's not the rule. He's the anomaly because when he lost at Mania 39, we came on this show, and we all was like, "Dang, hey, I don't know how they're gonna keep Cody still like this till Mania 40."
And he got more popular.
I don't know. And he did. Again, the anomaly. That doesn't happen often.
I mean, and plus, you gotta remember the reason they turned on Seth because Hell in a Cell. That bullshit.
No, that was the straw that broke the camel's back. That wasn't the start.
Yeah, so there was a bunch of bullshit already. There's not bullshit happening with Cody.
No, he was getting turned on when he went back into that Brock Lesnar feud. They
turned on him because of what he said to Ospreay. That's why they turned on him.
Well, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. The Hell in a Cell was the straw that broke the camel's back.
That was the nail
that led up to that as well.
Yeah, but Seth Rollins in 2019 had bad booking though. It's like
terrible
not even before the Brock Lesnar stuff, the Becky Lynch stuff. Like he had bad booking after he even won the championship from Brock Lesnar. Like he had bad booking the entire year. So the fans,
I agree, but
they gave the fans no alternative but to turn on that man because the way they was structuring him, they was giving him repetitive storylines. They was putting him in spots that nobody wanted him to be in. Like when you come out with a T-shirt that said "a man's man" on it,
that was so bad.
It's pretty acceptable.
Like I said, I think Cody Rhodes, to me, is the anomaly, not the standard. If we look at the history of WWE, AEW or not, baby faces.
Well, they did.
I mean, shoot. Seth Rollins, even though like they didn't technically fully turn on him, Seth Rollins was getting Super Seth combos when he beat Finn Balor in SummerSlam.
And they didn't turn on him because that's all internet energy. It's not in person.
Bro.
It's not going to happen in person.
Okay.
I promise you it's not.
Yeah, if you want to say it's not going to happen in person, yeah, that's technically fine. You can still get turned on, though. But, like, we know the WWE crowds are more casual. So, yeah, if we go based off, like, I'm using everybody. I'm not just looking at one aspect. I'm just saying Cody Rhodes, this is the anomaly. Now, if you want to say Cody Rhodes can eventually set a new standard, that's yet to be seen. We'll see what happens after he gets this 365. If Cody Rhodes can set a new standard, I'm willing to change my tune. But I'm not changing my tune off an anomaly. Cody Rhodes is a huge anomaly because we were all worried when he lost to Roman the first time that he was going to fall by the wayside and they weren't really going to rock with him no more. And we also said, because once he started beating everybody, he was going to get the Super Cody chance. Right now, he's really only feuded with two people. If we really keep it a buck, he's only feuded with two people. So we haven't got to see the Super Cody yet. But when he beats Randy, I guarantee he was going to start. Because he's only feuded with two people.
He's been Super Cody since coming back, though. This man has he's only lost 5 matches since coming back to WWE.
Exactly.
2 back-to-back Royal Rumbles, 3 WrestleMania main events.
And there was
Super Cody. That's been a thing.
Okay. I'm talking about now as champion because we all know whether we like it or not. We all know it's different when you just winning as a single star as opposed to when you winning as a champion. We all know it's different. It's a different feel to it. Everybody's cool when you're winning without the title, right? Second you get in, you start beating everybody that could possibly have a chance. they're gonna start. I don't know. That's just natural. Now I'm saying, like I'm gonna say it again. Can Cody set the new standard? He's the guy to do it. I think he can, but as of right now, he's still an anomaly. Once we get past Mania, all right, cool. I'll see what it looked like now. But he's still an anomaly. I don't care. Like that has not happened in WWE for decades, where people are just cool with the babyface always getting over. Like that hasn't happened for decades. So
I guess
why would I all of a sudden think that it's going to change now?
I feel because they've booed people for less. That's all I'm saying. They've booed other baby faces for less.
Which is why he's the anomaly. You're proving my point. He's the anomaly until proven otherwise.
I feel like they've already proven that, though. I feel like they would have turned immediately. You know what I'm saying? I mean, internet fans have already turned on him.
If they were going to boo him at any point, it would have been when he won the Rumble again.
I'm saying he's the anomaly for like how baby faces are treated. Not Cody specifically. For the baby face in general. What he's doing and his popularity, regardless, is an anomaly because, and to a lesser extent, LA Knight. LA Knight is also to a lesser extent because when they didn't give him Money in the Bank, I was like, dang, it feels like it was kind of like, dang, it's like you kind of taking a little too long to give him this win, the big one. You know what I mean? That's kind of how it was. So LA Knight's a little bit on the lesser extent. Cody's the anomaly for sure, right? When you look, but in history though, you take too long to give some guys who deserve a win the big one. You take a little too long to give it to them, or if you start winning too much, that's what I'm saying. He's the anomaly, not the standard.
I guess that's to be determined. We'll have to wait and see.
Right. I don't see it right now, but
yeah. Once we get to the 365 and he retains at Mania beating Randy Orton, that's when we're really gonna see. That's when we're really gonna see. If we don't get the Super Codys and the turning on him to give him the reason to be Homelander, then all right, y'all got it. But I think him beating Randy Orton at Mania, clean, mind you, because it's gonna be a clean win. I think that's gonna be the catalyst for fans starting to. The Super Cody chants are going to get a little louder, you know, and we're going to start looking for Homelander.
How you felt about the match, though? The tag match.
It was cool.
It was fine.
He did what I needed to do.
Yeah.
It was all right.
I was surprised by who won, but wasn't bad.
I'm not. Roman Reigns first match. Roman Reigns first match back. Absolutely, he's getting the pin over Solo because it's not going to be Jacob. I'm not. Fair enough.
Yeah, the alternative, the ending was cool, but I mean, I still think the alternative got to be the Bloodline. They got to win War Games, bro.
And welcome back, Jimmy, though.
Yeah, Jimmy coming back was cool too. I didn't even think about that. I was more focused on Rock and everything, you know.
Yeah, to be honest,
coming back was cool.
Well, because Jimmy
I need to get that shirt though. They not the ones.
I like that. I like the aspect of Jimmy coming back. That was cool.
I got to get that shirt, man.
I mean, the only last thing I'll say about that is Jey Uso, enjoy your time, buddy, because they need you for War Games.
Enjoy your time. So you don't think he can take that belt into War Games?
TBD.
He might.
TBD. I would be surprised if he didn't.
I thought no chance in hell, and then he won. So TBD.
He might. He might.
I didn't even think he'd win the belt.
Because Braun Breaker turned face. I guess I'm still not buying that 100%. But I guess he turned face. So
he might come in as champion. I don't know. It really, realistically, I can see it because there's not much that they'll have to do to get Jada back in it because he's family. You know what I'm saying? So it's not much to like. Really, it's not even just Roman. It's just going to take for Jimmy to just, like, I need you.
Yeah, Jimmy, he's still proven back with the build to WrestleMania. He was like, I'm still cool with you. Like,
now,
just come back.
Sammy's going to be the interesting one. He's going to be the one that's going to be like, how are they going to get him back into the fold? So that's going to be the interesting factor.
Y'all don't think Cody going to be in the War Games match?
I
hope to God not.
What did I talking about, Sammy?
I have the biggest feeling in the world. Cody's still gonna be in
the War Games match. Bro.
I don't think so. I think it's gonna be Cody and Kevin Owens. That's Survivor Series.
Because they attacked Cody after the match again. That's why I was like, ooh, maybe.
Yeah, but Kevin Owens attacked Cody Rhodes too after the show too, though. So
it'll be a 5-on-5.
I love that.
The new Bloodline and the Rock.
Nah, Rock not wrestling. Stop.
If Rock goes in War Games, I will end the slander forever. I swear to God.
If he gets into War Games, bro,
that's how confident I am.
He's gonna pull a Roman.
He's
gonna show up in the last 3 minutes, do all his big moves, and then win. That's what's gonna happen. The Bloodline is gonna be like, we have a fifth member. We're gonna be speculating. Ooh, Hikuleo might show.
We already know who it is.
Hikuleo on the
and Roman and The Rock's music is gonna hit at the end. He's gonna come in, rock bottom, people's elbow for the dub. That's how that's gonna happen.
I ain't gonna lie, that would be it,
though. Games,
not gonna lie. Ain't gonna lie though, that would be fire though.
He used to do. He used to show up at the end of matches, true heel stuff, man.
He ain't doing no War Games match.
And plus though, Rock
I swear to God, if he does it,
I'll
I'll stop slandering.
He ain't doing no War Games match. Bro.
That's how confident I am. He's not doing it.
I think it's gonna be Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes at Survivor Series. I think that's what they're gonna do because they're gonna have another match for sure. I mean, they could.
Do y'all think there's gonna be 2 War Games matches? I don't.
Yes, there always is.
Yeah,
there's always is.
What else?
Because women equality. That's why.
Yeah, they're gonna have women. It's gonna be Team Reverse, Team Live. I told y'all that, bro.
If it was up to me this year, the women would not get a War Games match. But if they don't, especially the way they've been getting on Triple H about black wrestlers, let there not be a women's War Game.
Oh, boy.
Let there not be a women's War Game.
I told you it's gonna be Team Rev versus Team Live. I told you that before Bad Blood.
Yeah, it's gonna be Liv Morgan and the Pure Fusion Collective
no, or
versus
like a team. What about SmackDown one? Bianca Belair, Naomi.
They're not gonna do 2 SmackDown War Games matches, bro. The Bloodline
versus Nia Jackson. I don't know. That's
They're not gonna do SmackDown 2 War Games matches.
People gonna disagree with me. I'm gonna say this, and people probably just gonna be like, "Oh, shut up, Mo." But I'm gonna say it anyway.
Shut up, Mo.
I don't like. I don't like that War Games is a yearly thing. I'm sorry, I don't.
Did you like it when it was a yearly thing?
Nope.
Nope. And see, to me, that's crazy because that was always like. That's just
the problem isn't the quality of it.
It's the
so this year having War Games makes perfect sense with the new Bloodline, old Bloodline. That's cool.
Made sense last year too.
And it made
it did. But every year they've done it on the main roster, it's made sense.
But my thing is, people have an issue with gimmick pay-per-views, but they're cool with War Games.
Because there's storyline aspects to it. They add stories to it. If they add stories to it, it would be better.
The reason people hated gimmick pay-per-views was because you would just get a random match for Hell in a Cell when it wasn't even a blood feud. Right? That's why people hated gimmick. If you told stories to go into it, because I'm sorry, Mo, I know we didn't know each other, but I hear a soul complain when Undisputed Era was in War Games like 4 years straight. On the clock, on the regular.
I mean,
nobody
was watching NXT.
I didn't hate it.
Nobody hated it.
There's stories to it. It's different. It's different when you have a gimmick pay-per-view that doesn't have a storyline to it. It makes sense.
They don't say this. They don't need to do a women's one at all.
But you know he's gonna get crucified for that. But that's a PR firestorm he doesn't want to deal with. But how many War Games have we had on the main roster? 2. Both of them have made sense.
2. We
had the Bloodline versus Kevin, and that's when Sammy was in there. That one made all the sense in the world.
Yeah.
And the last one was the Judgment Day one. And that made perfect sense.
That's real. That's very real.
Every War Games match we've had made sense. Now, maybe the women's one was a little less underwhelming, just because maybe the story wasn't as great. But those stories made sense too. This is the first year where I'm like, you really don't need a women's War Games match. But
yeah, that's the one I'm like,
they're gonna do one.
Just one. If they're gonna do one, just do one.
It's gonna be Team Rev versus Team Live, bro. That's what they're gonna
do.
It's gonna be, can we talk about that match, please?
This is the women's War Games match. It's gonna be Liv Morgan. It's gonna be Raquel Rodriguez and the Pure Fusion Collective.
Cut his mic.
Versus Rhea Ripley, Lyra Valkyria, and Damage Control.
That sounds insane.
It sounds trash, but that's what's gonna happen.
I prefer a women's one on SmackDown. The SmackDown one.
No, SmackDown would be better, but
they're not gonna do 2 SmackDown ones.
I don't think they're gonna do 2 SmackDown War Games matches, bro. I don't see that. The Hell in a Cell, bro. How y'all feel about the Hell in a Cell match, bro? That shit was
outside of the triple threat, Drew's best ever match.
That was a very good match.
Yeah, that was like that.
Oh, no,
outside of the triple threat.
He needs like 2 months off. The way he landed on that Claymore,
that's still.
Yo, I
cringed. Like,
and he got 16 staples in his head too, man. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, because he wasn't supposed to bleed apparently. So
it wasn't supposed to bleed that much, probably.
No, he wasn't supposed to.
Maybe he was supposed to bleed
leaking.
a little.
He wasn't supposed to bleed that early
because
of the toolbox that hit him. That toolbox spot is what opened him up. and I don't think he was supposed to bleed that early. So,
nah,
that
thing
was
was
brutal.
leaking.
Nah, he was leaking for sure. He was leaking for sure.
But this is what that match yesterday, like that restored my faith inside Hell in a Cell because it's like fully, I have no doubts anymore. Because what they did in the mid 2010s, bro, with Hell in a Cell, just using it as a prop, niggas wasn't even using the environment of the cell; it was just there. The fact that they're actually using it as
that gave me like attitude era, ruthless aggression era vibes.
Ruthless aggression, like because when I first got into wrestling, it was like the first one I saw was Batista and Taker. I was like people were like going crazy over that, and then we had Taker and Edge the next year. It was special, but then the year after that, they just made it a pay-per-view, and it was like, DX and Legacy for what?
The Hell in a Cell match was everything I thought it was going to be. It was bloody, it was violent, it was brutal. It was a good way to end that feud. Drew probably he might be off TV for a little bit. I mean, that would make sense for his character and stuff like that. I think CM Punk goes into the Gunther feud for Survivor Series. They've already kind of teased that a little bit. Yeah, they've already kind of teased that. He already said that he wanted Gunther.
They teased that, but then Goldberg happened.
Yeah, that's Royal Rumble. That's Royal Rumble. They're not gonna do Punk and Gunther.
It's the fact that Goldberg looked in the camera and said, "You're next,
Goldberg is the Saudi match because they pay him a lot of money for that. I think Goldberg is a Saudi match.
How you gonna be?
I think Saudi. I think Sammy's gonna lose on Monday. Goldberg is gonna come out. You're next. Saudi match.
How they gonna do that when they got?
Did they do Cody versus Gunther, bro?
Oh, they have that stupid freaking stipulation.
I hate that shit.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that threw everything off. Never mind.
Unless Sammy wins on Monday somehow. Unless Sammy's ain't gonna win the world title Monday somehow. But
if he wins the world title, that will be. And listen to me right now. Look me in my eyes.
Goldberg costing the title.
Listen to me. And look at me.
Oh my God!
If Sami Zayn wins the world title, that would be worse than Booker T laying there for 42 seconds.
All right. You're dragging it.
Way worse.
This is a drag race. What are you talking? No.
Stretch.
Has no business.
Reach and foul. Reach. Foul.
No business.
Base Jam Reach is crazy right now.
Booker T, Triple H levels though.
Sami Zayn has no business winning this match. It would kill. I'm not gonna lie. If Sami Zayn won the world title, it would kill the lore of Gunther. It would kill it.
All right, man.
Because that means you didn't just. Hey, we gave you. Oh, maybe you just lost to Sami Zayn by a few.
Hogan strikes again.
You didn't take him serious. They're two white guys. So I don't know how G Hogan. They're two white guys, so I don't know how this is G Hogan.
You said Booker T and Triple H was
racist storyline. It's worse than the racist storyline, bro.
Than the racism.
That the racist.
You basically said Gunther losing is worse than racism. Crazy word.
Didn't Booker T turn into King Booker after that? He was fine, right?
That was 3 years later. 3 years later.
You know what happened to Booker T?
Are you justifying Booker T and Triple H right
now? No, yes, I am stretching it. But point is, bro, Sami Zayn has no point. No business winning this world title. It would kill the lore of Gunther.
I agree with that.
Bro, you lost to him once. Okay, fine. You maybe didn't take him seriously.
Goldberg
you lost to him again after
Goldberg.
Bro. See, this is where y'all start losing me, bro, because y'all be saying, I always take what y'all say. Oh, yeah, Gunther's holding this thing till this long. Gunther, I don't see anybody being Gunther realistically. Gunther's this dominant. Gunther's this, that, and the third. Now y'all telling me on a random Raw, that's where freaking
shock factor. What you mean? Nobody sees it coming.
I don't think he's gonna lose. There's no way.
I believe.
Nobody sees it. Who's gonna see it?
You always talk about me with the book. You always talk about me.
This is how confident I am that Gunther's retaining tomorrow. No, if Gunther loses, I will buy Great Khali merch. That's how confident I am.
Just say you want to buy the merch, bro.
We know Gunther not losing. He not losing to Sami Zayn.
I do not want to buy that merch.
I'm saying you hear that.
Yo, Mo, better one. I got a better one.
Spear out of nowhere. I'm just saying.
Listen, if Sammy win, you gotta get KD logo tatted on you.
Tatted?
Get
that is not that. No. Too far. No.
Bro.
I mean, I got KD shoes.
Oh no, you know what?
I already got that.
This could be a possibility right here. I can see this right here. I can see this. Saturday night's main event. Goldberg Gunther. I can see that. I can see that. Yeah,
why are we trying to book this? God damn it.
Hey, Mo. Hey, I'm trying to study your game.
I can see that.
You real picky and choosy. You ain't bring out the sign for that shit. You ain't bring out the bring back Boolean for that shit. Talk about some Goldberg, Gunther, Saturday Night Main Event.
I got you. No problem.
Yeah,
Goldberg versus Gunther Saturday Night Main Event. That's not a bad option.
No, come on.
It's a terrible. The match doesn't need to happen.
It does. It doesn't need to happen, but if it happens, it's all right. I'm fine with it.
Goldberg better get squashed.
You know what match I would have loved to see that I don't think we actually did get to see unless I'm just tripping and forgot about it. Did we ever get a Gunther versus Bobby Lashley match?
No.
Yeah, that would have been great.
That would have been,
yeah. So Hell in a Cell, like I said, overall was great. I want to talk about the Liv Morgan and Rhea match. That was
garbage.
Y'all thought it was garbage? I just thought the timing was off.
Yeah, I think
the match itself wasn't good either. It wasn't good either.
To me, the match was
the match itself was fine, but
the match itself was
the way that Rhea literally told the ref, "I'm gonna go handle business," and ref was like, "Okay, go ahead."
Yeah, no, that I was like, wow,
what are you doing?
Okay, but what I do want to ask y'all, because me and Malik will kind of talk about this in the chat. Do y'all think Raquel messed up the timing?
Yeah, I think it was.
Maybe.
Or do you think the ref it was always supposed to end like that?
Because after the bell run, she put Liv on top of Rhea. Like it was like
and the commentator trying to play it off
because what I think was the ref was not supposed to see Raquel come in. I think Raquel came in early. Yeah, because if you watch it, the second Raquel showed up, the ref tried to turn around.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So I think she showed up early. I think that's what happened.
That's what I think.
So, or the ref was out of position. Maybe Raquel was always supposed to show up during that, and then the ref was out of position. I think maybe that's what happened. Because she was beating on Dawn for a minute, and I was like, is something gonna happen?
I'm so done with this feud, to be honest.
I just think Raquel was kind of confused. Like she wasn't supposed to put Liv on. Like why she put Liv on top of Rhea when the bell already run?
Because I think ideally it was supposed to end in a pinfall victory with the ref not being able to see it. That's what I think was supposed to happen.
I don't know. I don't.
I think the ref messed up. I just think the ref messed up.
I think
that's what I believe. Yeah,
I think no winner was supposed to happen because the feud was going to extend. They're extending the feud for War Games. So
I think they have no choice now. I think they have no choice now.
They was going to do that regardless, though. I told you that was going to be the War Games match. That was the War Games match before Bad Blood. I told y'all that, bro. That was going to be the War Games. What else was the War Games match going to be? It was going to be that.
Nothing. It should be.
Especially now with Raquel being back, she's going to be involved in it too.
Raquel is good. I mean, is Rhea really going to get another match against Liv Morgan without doing?
She's winning the title still. Yes.
No, she's winning the title back.
I hope she does.
With Raquel here now, she's not winning that title.
She's winning the title back, bro.
She's not winning the title with Raquel. I'm not gonna lie. She's not winning the title. Why would Raquel be the new enforcer with Liv against Rhea, and Rhea still just wins the title? That makes zero storyline sense. That makes zero storyline sense. Zero.
The objective is Rhea's always gonna win the title back.
It's not.
It's been the clear cut goal to me in my mind.
No, that's not the goal.
I think I don't see it. No,
because this is what I think. So let's go back. Let's rewind.
And Raquel shouldn't even be the enforcer. She shouldn't even be involved in this anyway. I don't like that.
Why shouldn't she?
Because she shouldn't be the enforcer for Liv Morgan.
Rhea, she's not an enforcer for Liv Morgan. She's with Liv Morgan.
She shouldn't be with Liv Morgan at all.
Because Rhea torturized Raquel same way she did Liv.
Yeah, and Raquel can do that by herself. She doesn't need to be with Liv Morgan at all.
No, Liv and Raquel were tag team partners. They were partners
in the past.
She should have her partners back. The reason
they partners again. Partners again.
Listen. See, look, because you're being disingenuous. The reason they're not partners anymore is because Raquel took Liv out. That's why they weren't tag team partners anymore. Because Raquel took Liv out. So now when Liv came back, Raquel was injured with the skin condition she was going through.
So Raquel
now that they're both back healthy at the same time.
So Raquel took Liv out, is what you said, right?
Rhea took Liv out.
So Rhea took Liv out.
Rhea took Liv out while they were tag team.
We know that. And Rhea took Raquel out too. We know that factor too. Yes. Raquel coming back to go after Rhea is cool. She don't need to be with Liv Morgan though. At all. I don't want to see.
Why can't she help out her friend?
I ain't gonna lie.
Raquel makes sense by herself.
It makes storyline sense. It's not even being above that. She's helping out her friend, who technically is justified with everything she's been doing with Rhea.
Also, it's a character change too, though.
They don't need to be.
It is a character change.
It's a character change too.
I'm not gonna lie, Malik. For someone who cares about like continuity and stuff, you saying they don't need to be together makes zero sense. But they literally got taken out She got taken out while they were tag champs.
That's it. That was in the past, though. We're past that. I'm past that.
Bro, what?
They in the past, though.
Bro.
Nah, it
makes
all
too
they
much
have to
sense.
do with Raquel is have her come
bro.
back and just go after Rhea. She doesn't have to be with Liv. Just go after Rhea. That's her objective. Because
But like they're both
last
heels
time-
now, and
If
they
the
were
last time they were
homies.
both healthy,
Makes
that
too
was
much
in the
sense.
past, though. Like she does. She
If
all
the
she has to do is
last
come
time
back.
they-
Liv is doing
But
her
they
thing.
they got beef
If
with
the
the same
last-
person.
Exactly.
And if you wanted to move past the Liv and Rhea stuff, this was the way to do it. This
but
was
they
the way to
don't.
move
But
past
clearly
that.
they
Okay,
don't.
I see.
They,
Okay, fine.
they wanted
I guess.
Raquel and
But
Liv
it makes
back
sense to me.
together because they were together when they got taken out.
We get that. I don't care about that though. I don't care about
Okay,
that
then
anymore.
you don't care. but
That's
and
in the past. If they
No,
wanted to
then-
move,
then
if they
you
wanted to
don't
move
care.
past the Rhea and Liv stuff, all they had to do was have Raquel
they
come out
don't-
and
but
just
they
beat
don't
up
want to,
beat up
though.
Rhea and take her out, and
But-
Liv could have moved past that.
but
Liv
they-
could have moved
but
on
they-
from that.
But they don't want to move past from that. That's one. And two, you can say you don't care. That's fine. But it makes all the sense in the world for them.
I
to
never
be
said it
together.
didn't make sense. I just said it shouldn't have happened. It
How
shouldn't
is
have
it?
happened. Period.
Shouldn't
You
have
guys have
happened.
cut Malik's mic.
Shouldn't have happened. Nah, that's
It shouldn't have happened. I don't want to see that because now Raquel.
Okay, saying you don't
Raquel-
want to see
Crazy
something,
You know
saying
what Raquel
something
looks like
happened
right
is
now?
a different thing.
Raquel looks like what she was with Dakota Kai in NXT, and I think she's above that. She doesn't need to be a bodyguard enforcer for Liv Morgan.
She's not
I
a
don't-
bodyguard, but she's not a bodyguard this time. She showed up. In
That's what it looks like.
That's because she just got back. And
Bro, we didn't even-
What
we
else
didn't get to see her.
else is she gonna be? What else is she gonna be?
She's
Liv
not-
Morgan is the champion. What else she gonna
Yeah,
be?
Liv Morgan is the champion, but
They're not gonna be tag team champions. They're not about to tag
But,
up.
but Raquel and Rhea are gonna have their own spin-off feud. That's why I'm telling you.
And that's why
Rhea
she
not
doesn't
winning
need to
the
be in it.
title
You
back.
proving my point. That's why she don't need to be in it right there.
Oh,
That's why she don't need to be with Liv.
No, they can have their own
I need some
spin-off feud, but
popcorn.
they can still be partners.
That's what I'm saying.
You
I
can
need
win
some
a
cookies or
title, have
something.
your own feuds, and still be together.
They
That
don't
can
need to
happen.
be together though. They don't need to be together at all.
That-
Liv Morgan already has her
Mo.
dynamic group.
Yo,
Raquel
Who's
coming
been
back
winning
to
this
go
so
after
far?
Rhea makes sense.
You said what?
That
Who
makes
winning
sense.
this debate so
But they
far?
also already
Who
set
winning?
it up, saying that was the business
winning
Finn
the
Balor
debate?
was
it's not
handling
even.
last Monday.
I don't know.
They
I think
already
GB's
brought in
gonna
Raquel.
Yeah, and they planted the seeds above that, but
She's
Raquel
in the
doesn't
group
need
now.
to be a bodyguard or enforcer. That's
She's not
literally
a
what they're gonna
bodyguard.
tell.
She's just in the group now. She in the group now. That's what Finn Balor was doing on Monday. They are. Liv Morgan literally said it in a press conference. That's why I watch it now because it's canon. She literally said Finn Balor on Monday. This was the business he was handling. I beat her because I'm smarter than you. That's what Liv
Yeah,
Morgan
cookies.
said.
she's gonna be in the
Yeah,
group
plus
to be
Raquel,
the
I
bodyguard.
mean-
That's what she's gonna be. That's exactly what she's gonna be.
I ain't gonna lie, but for her in the group, then her by
And then she
herself
don't need to
right
be
now.
that.
Yeah, her by herself is just a back.
Her
bro.
by
I don't
herself
care.
is just she just would y'all rather
Her by
start
herself,
showing her back again?
all she has to
Look.
do, her by herself, was do what she did with her in NXT, bro. Just
Okay.
have her be dominant. Don't have her come out and smile.
Wait.
Don't have her
So
come
she-
out and do the
That's
back
what she's.
flexes.
But all she's been on the main roster.
a
All
back.
she's been on the main roster is the back showing babyface.
Yeah,
She's
so
fine.
all they had to do was
This
just
is a
have her
character
attack Rhea with the character change by herself. That's
But
literally
that's
all
what
they
they
had to
did.
do.
You just mad. Like I just don't
Nah,
understand.
I ain't gonna lie.
Everything that you're saying you want Raquel to do, she did.
But she
She's
doesn't have to be
doing-
with Liv Morgan. She can do all that without Liv Morgan. That's what I'm saying. She doesn't have to be with Liv Morgan.
Okay, even though yes, you're right, she doesn't necessarily have to. You don't have to do anything. It makes the most storyline sense to go help your tag partner who,
Nah,
when y'all was
you
both
been
healthy
cooking.
the last time, y'all was tag team champions, and Rhea is the reason y'all aren't champions anymore. Because she took out one of your tag team
Yeah,
partners.
but the last time we saw Raquel wasn't even with that. Last time we saw her was the Elimination Chamber. She wasn't even involved in that stuff.
Did she not get taken out by Rhea as well? Did Raquel not
No,
get
at the
taken out by
elimination,
Rhea as
she
well?
came back for the Elimination Chamber and then she disappeared because of that skin condition. That was the last time we saw her. Was the Elimination Chamber?
Okay, before the Elimination Chamber, because yes, she came back. Before that, was she not storyline taken out by Rhea?
She was, but they weren't telling that story last time we saw her.
Well, last time we saw her, we didn't think, okay, because look, that's why I wanted to rewind it back a little bit. Okay, because remember, this is how I feel things were supposed to go. This is how I genuinely feel things were supposed to go. Remember, Rhea Ripley retained at Mania, right? They were telling the story with Liv Morgan Revenge Tour or whatever, but she didn't win. She beat Becky at Mania, right? I don't think Rhea Ripley was not supposed to get hurt. It ended up being a good thing for Liv, right? But Rhea Ripley, I think, would have won the first match between Liv Morgan. I think she would have won that first one.
Yeah.
I don't think Rhea would have made it past SummerSlam. I think Dawn
No.
turning on Rhea would have always been the plan. I think Dawn turning on Rhea would have always been the plan. Liv Morgan would have still tried to get Dawn. They just were able to tell it a little differently and a little earlier because Rhea was off TV. I always think this was the plan. When Raquel coming back, I don't now, because Rhea would have been there and they would have already had their 3 matches. I don't know if this would still be happening in October, but nevertheless, I think when Raquel came back, she was always going to go after Rhea. Rhea was always going to turn into a babyface. We all saw the writing on the wall, right? I mean, shoot, she was technically a babyface going against Becky Lynch if we keep it a buck. It was 2 babyfaces at that point. So I think Raquel was always going to come back and attack Rhea. The only difference is now, because they had to tell the match feud so late because Rhea was injured, it's just now she's helping out her tag team partner, which is still perfectly fine. But the way everything's played out was always supposed to happen. Liv Morgan was always going to win the title. Raquel was always going to come back and go after Rhea because it makes all the storyline sense to. It's just now Liv Morgan, because the last time Liv Morgan and Rhea and Raquel were both out at the same time, Rhea was the reason they lost their tag team titles.
Yes, nobody's not saying it makes sense. I'm not saying it doesn't make sense. What I'm saying is they could literally do this without Liv Morgan and Rhea and Raquel being together.
They can do it, but it makes more sense for them to do it with Liv Morgan. Because Liv Morgan, look, I'll tell you
because the beef between Rhea and Liv is not over.
I'll tell you, and this will be the last thing.
We know it's not over yet. But I'm saying if they wanted to move. Because everybody been saying they're done with the Liv and Rhea stuff, right? They're just dragging out. They're moved past that. They want to move past it, right? That's what a lot of people have been saying. The easiest way they could have did it was have Raquel attack Rhea, just like she did. No different, just like she did, and just have Liv Morgan capitalize off the opportunity and win, right? And just move past and have Liv Morgan move past that. Now she's already 2-0 against Rhea. She already beat Rhea at SummerSlam. Rhea got the win in the mixed tag match. Okay, Liv gets this win right here. You move past that now. Liv Morgan moves on to something else. All they had to do was just do that and just have Raquel and Rhea just have them own selves their own feud. I don't like that Raquel is looking like the bodyguard anymore. I feel like she's been there and done that.
Final rebuttal. You want to know why it makes more sense for Raquel to be with Liv and all that? It's actually something you said, Malik, on multiple occasions. There is no world, absolutely no world, you see Liv Morgan beating Rhea Ripley clean. At all. You don't see it. So she needs
to have that Judgment Day. She already got
No. Because Dom was in a shark cage, mind you, even though he failed, whatever the case, we know what that is. She doesn't have another woman who can put their hands on Rhea Ripley because the men are never going to do it. They don't do that on WWE anymore. That was a one-time thing with Baron Corbin. They don't do that anymore.
They don't have.
But you said you had the Judgment Day. The Judgment Day are more so Hope and Finn with Damian Priest.
She still got the Judgment Day.
They can actually get physical.
That's why you do. That's why you do distractions. That's why it's called distractions.
But you can't really. A man isn't going to distract a woman if they can't put their hands on her.
Yeah, you can. You can easily just come out and make your presence be felt.
No, I'm not saying you can't. I'm saying WWE doesn't do that. They don't do that. So what do? You get a woman who can actually be a threat that Raquel got to worry about to actually and maybe put some hands on her to get the distraction wins behind the rest back. That's literally why Raquel is there. That's why she's there. Raquel and Rhea still got their little spinoff. Liv Morgan's gonna do whatever else with some random challenger because Raw's depth is atrocious. But that's literally what they're doing. You're saying they could just move on from it or whatever. Well, no, because you said this is ending at War Games. Well, here's the extra threat that Rhea now has to worry about in War Games.
Yeah, it's gonna end in the War Games match. That's always been the objective. I just feel like Raquel can literally do everything she's about to do just by herself. She doesn't have to be with Liv Morgan in Judgment Day.
Once Liv retains again, due to the help of Raquel, that will be what she'll be doing by herself. But it makes more sense for her to help Liv, because if Liv is going to be the ultimate opportunist champion, right, not really winning clean, but always sneaking her way out, it makes the most sense for Raquel to be by her side, because that's how she gets out of the wins. It literally makes the most sense, and it's just for the Rhea feud. After Rhea, I'm pretty sure Raquel is going to go do her thing, and Liv Morgan's going to move on to something else. But for Rhea specifically, it makes the most sense for her to be there.
See, and even after that, though, they probably won't move on from that, and they're probably going to keep her in the group. And
that's TBD. I think Raquel is here for the sole purpose of Rhea.
Nah, it's probably going to be longer than that. I don't see her being.
No, because after the Rhea feud, there's no point to Liv and Raquel still being in Judgment Day, quote unquote. Raquel is here for Rhea. That's what she's here for.
Yeah, she could be here for Rhea, but that doesn't mean that's going to be done with after that. They could keep her in the group after that.
Yeah, but that part is TBD. Saying it doesn't make sense now because of something that could happen. No, if we just look at the way it is right now, it makes all the sense in the world for her to be with
the way it is right now. I'm not saying it doesn't make sense. They could have easily just done this though without her being in the group. They could do the same thing without Raquel being in the Judgment Day. That's what I'm saying. They could easily do the same thing.
I don't think Raquel is in the Judgment Day. I just think she's helping Liv while they finish this feud.
She's in the Judgment Day. She's with Liv Morgan. She's in the group.
Yeah, I don't think she will be after the
she's gonna be. If she with Liv Morgan, she's gonna be in the Judgment Day. Liv Morgan's in the Judgment Day.
I don't think she's gonna be.
What you thinking, man?
I don't think she's gonna be with Liv.
I'm not gonna lie. This is right down the middle, game.
if Liv Morgan is in the group and Raquel is with Liv, Raquel's not in the Judgment Day. In the Judgment Day. They cut a little promo backstage too on WWE.com or whatever. Like her Dom and Liv, they cut a little promo backstage too. So she's in the group. Like
and I think she's in the group for the sake of the Rhea feud. Because my thing is, once they're done with the Judgment Day implosion, with the Judgment Day implosion, there is
he got a bev.
Wait, what? I'm so confused.
Look at the chat. Bro got popcorn in a bev, bro.
Oh, that's funny.
No. Malik and G-Baby switch personalities. I don't know if that's a good thing for me or a bad thing.
No, James hate on your ass, bro. That's a bad thing.
That's an insult to Malik. They said narco reaching. I don't know.
Bro, I don't sound delusional. The chat just bugging, bro. That's what it is, bro. Like, I literally said, no, because I literally said it makes sense for Raquel to go after Rhea. That makes sense because we all know the alternative of what happened. So her going after Rhea is not like it doesn't make sense. I'm just saying they could literally do the same thing with Raquel just without her being with Liv Morgan. They could easily have done it. That's my point. That's my whole point.
Do you not think that Rhea Ripley is that Raquel is gonna be on her own out of this once Liv and Rhea are done? You don't think that's gonna happen?
Probably not. And that's my biggest fear. Hey,
but here's the thing though. Hey, think about it though. Hey, for a little while, Drew McIntyre was part of the Judgment Day leading in the War Games. Then he went off to his own. Why can't Raquel do the same thing? And Raquel got a bigger reason to be with the Judgment Day than Drew did.
Drew was never a member of the Judgment Day. He had an alliance.
I don't think Raquel is. Yeah, I think Raquel has an alliance with Liv Morgan because that's her tag team partner.
And Liv Morgan is in the Judgment Day.
I think Raquel can give
Hold on. She has an alliance with Liv Morgan.
We got 3 bevs now.
She has an alliance with Liv Morgan.
Wait,
who's in the Judgment Day?
Look at the third recent comment. Look at the third recent comment, bro.
It's the same thing with Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre had an alliance with the members of the Judgment Day, but he wasn't in the Judgment Day.
Because Drew wasn't tag team partners with any of those people, though. That was just a one-time. You already said that. Her and Raquel were tag team partners in the past. They've been tag team partners, right? So they're best friends, right? So she's not going to be in the group.
But Raquel doesn't care about Finn and JD. All she cares about is Liv, and because she cares about Liv, she cares about Dom. So once they're done with Rhea, they're going to go off in their separate ways. She will take care of Rhea on her own because she don't need Dom. At that point, the feud is done. Liv Morgan's going to feud with Zelina Vega at this point, right? Because who else is on that roster? Who else is on that roster, right? So she's going to feud with Zelina Vega.
Zelina Vega. We don't need that.
Who else?
No, she's already done that though. She already had that match.
Oh, she already did that. Io Sky. Why not?
She already had the Zelina Vega match. It was a Raw match.
They're gonna run it back. Why not?
Or pure. Hey, it'll be a battle royal to determine the number 1 contender, and it'll be like the final 4 will be like Sonya Deville.
All right, cut his mic.
No, I'm just talking about the depth on Raw. I'm just talking about the depth on Raw. I don't know. I don't want either of these guys, but I think it's gonna be like Io Sky, Lyra Valkyria. Who else is on the Raw roster right now that can actually be in a battle royal and be a Final 4? Hey, put me on
there ain't many, bro.
Hey, put me on
depth is ass.
I'm a fire. She could be in the Final 4. Why not?
She's on
Final 4 or what? Final 4 or what?
No, she's on Raw.
Is she on Raw? At this point, I lost track.
Oh, Natalya! She can feud with Natalya!
Yeah.
Right. That's literally the next match.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. G-Baby.
Bring it back.
You was cooking, bro. You was cooking, but come on, bro. What are you doing?
Yeah, you were doing good.
Come on.
I'm not saying I want this to happen. I'm saying that's what WWE are going to do. No. Natalia is the next.
Why are you putting it in the air though?
Talk about why I'm putting it in the air. Like we don't know Triple H is going to do this,
bro. Like, no.
Who else is on the Raw? Let's be real.
There's not much depth on Raw though.
But the final four.
Let's have real wrestle talk right now. Real wrestle talk. After the Liv feud, I mean the Rhea feud, who is she going to fight next? Genuinely, who is she going to fight next?
That's real.
Who, Liv?
Yeah, because Becky not back yet. So as soon as she's
nobody because Rhea gonna be champ. So
Rhea's not going to be.
Nah, Gigi, she not one of us.
Let's stay right there then. Let's stay right there. After this feud, who is? So I'm assuming Raquel. After that, who is Rhea?
Balance has been
restored.
It goes both ways though. There's not much for either of them to fight. So it goes both ways.
He's currently unused.
It goes both ways for both people because Becky Lynch isn't there, and all really realistically, I don't want to say all the top women, but SmackDown has more depth in their division than Raw does because they got Naomi, you got Tiffany, you got Nia, you got Bayley, you got Jay, Bianca still over there, even though they're the tag champions.
I'm gonna look up the Raw women's roster while you're talking.
The Raw women's roster.
You can't really count Lyra right now because she's involved in the stuff with Kaden Carter and Katana Chance and everything. So
with the Pure Fusion Collective.
Yeah, so you can't really you can't really count her as at this moment, but it goes both ways for Liv and Rhea. You could say the same thing for both. Like once the feud's over with, who do they fight next? Obviously, Rhea has more of an objective because Raquel is there, but Liv really doesn't have unless they're going to turn Raquel on Liv, which is.
Hey, so look, let me read to y'all this Raw women's roster, and let's just go through it. Alba Fire, Asuka injured. Bianca Belair, she's technically SmackDown, but she has the tag champions, so she can float. Dakota Kai, injured. Isla Dawn. Ivy Nile. Io Sky. Jay Cargill, same thing as Bianca. They're SmackDown, but they have the titles. Kairi Sane. Katana Chance, Kaden Carter. Kiana James, injured. Maxine Dupree. Natalia. Nikki Cross. Rhea Ripley, obviously, Zelina Vega, and the Pure Fusion Collective. That is the Raw women's roster right now. Who is she feuding with?
That shit ass.
And honestly, it goes both ways for both women, though. If Rhea were to win, Raquel would obviously be the first one, I would think. But even after that, it's like who's next? Liv is the same way right now after the Rhea stuff.
And
go ahead and bring Becky back.
If Rhea feuds with Raquel not winning that title. So
go ahead and bring Becky back. Let's just get the belt back.
Even if you bring Becky back, we sure she winning that title.
But it's not even. Hold on, but it's not even with the Becky.
Give her the belt.
Because I threw out the idea of the triple threat between those three.
Oh man!
But even
take those people serious.
Even if they bring back Becky Lynch, it's still the same problem that we're in. It's the same three women feuding for the same title for over a year, though. Like all these three women have been the vocal point of the title. They haven't had the triple threat, which they could do the triple threat, but these are the same women.
The triple threat would live as the champion. Exactly.
This is the same like problem that we've been having though. It's these three women feuding for the championship.
Alex right there. He said that's the Raw women's roster I've ever heard. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. That Divas roster for a minute might have a better comp, bro. Might have better comp. With Kelly, Melina.
Stop it.
They might have had better comp. Bro,
balance has been restored.
The Pure Fusion Collective.
Balance has been restored. He's back.
Bro, the Pure you mean, bro. I'm telling you right now.
I don't know, man.
Bro, this Raw women's roster is about as bad as the Divas one.
The issue with
are you serious? I'm not talking about their quality of ring. I'm talking about the way they presented. All of these
women weren't presented.
All of these women are losers.
Bro.
All of these women are losers.
Oh, and then you got to remember too. Charlotte, when she comes back, she's gonna be on SmackDown too. From what I said, so they add Charlotte.
No, please.
He's not. Donnie, turn the camera.
I will make the call myself.
There's no way you're trying to cape for this Raw women's roster right now.
But I'm not caping for it. But listen,
it's ass. But
you compare it to the Divas roster. Come on, bro. How long did they get it? It was like 2 minutes.
I'm talking about like
he's talking as far as how they're being
like AJ Lee and Nikki Bella and when they was around.
How long were they getting though?
It's better than Pure Fusion Collective.
But
Bro,
listen,
I promise you.
No, but
he's right about that. He's right about that.
Wait.
It's better than Pure Fusion Collective.
Question. All right, so which like diva story from back then is better than the Liv Morgan, Dom, and
That's
Rhea
not what I'm
Frank?
talking about. That's not what I'm talking about. That's not what I'm
What are we doing then? What are we doing? Okay,
Yeah.
okay, so
Okay, but that's not what I'm talking about. We're talking about the depth after that. The depth after that is as bad as that Divas division, bro.
Unfried egg.
Y'all not telling me Pure Fusion Collective is better than Lay Cool.
Why are you
telling me?
Wait, why are you
Pure Fusion Collective is better than
Unfried egg.
Okay,
so wait, so who won that? Now you
unfrying egg. Unfrying the egg.
No,
bro.
Right,
Pure Fusion Collective.
Why you keep talking about them?
Bro, they're not the only ones.
You keep bringing them up.
You know what I'm saying? Like you keep pointing at them. All right, who from back then is better than Rhea right now?
Bro, I already told you we're not talking about
none. So look.
We're not talking about them.
Hold on. Let him go through the whole roster. Okay.
Oh, wait.
Who's better than Rhea? Nobody.
Okay. So look. In ring wise, now is better.
Of course.
Talent wise, there's not a bigger star than Rhea right now than it was back then.
Yeah.
So what else is there to talk about?
But that's where you're not hearing me because I'm not talking about Rhea, Becky, and Liv. I'm not talking about them three. I'm talking about who they have to feud with afterwards. The depth of them is garbage. Garbanzo. They look like the Denver Broncos right now.
Okay, outside of AJ, Caitlyn,
who
did you have?
What was that?
Bro, Nikki Bella clearing these niggas, bro. What are we talking
Shut
about?
up! All right, turn off. Get him out. Get him out of here.
You're telling me, no, stop.
Cut his mic.
Wait, stop right here.
Nah, G right on that one though. He right on that one.
You're telling me You're telling me Pure Fusion Collective better than Nikki Bella what she was doing with the title?
You skipped over Io Sky, Kairi Sane.
Bro, Damage Control right now is nothing.
Bro, you keep mentioning
Damage Control. The most interesting Io was during the women's the Queen of the Ring tournament. When she was champion, that shit was ass. All she did was feud with me again. That shit was ass, and she had a great.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. You said Nikki
Bella. That shit was ass.
I ain't gonna lie.
Dakota Kai, ass.
He's talking about the depth though.
Kairi Sane,
come on.
Ass. What are we talking about?
Wait,
right now?
what was it back then though? No. What was it?
The way she's been presented right now, not what she could be. We talking about the way they're presented right now.
Okay.
The women weren't even presented back then, bro.
Okay,
the women weren't even presented.
What was that?
They were on the show for 3 minutes.
Bro, what was it that back then? What was it?
2-minute promo segment.
Bro,
oh god, like
yo, 1 minute matches. That's that. Oh yeah, that's good.
Yeah, what great presentation
right there.
Hey, so incredible.
Natalia farting. That was your presentation,
bro. So I'm telling you right now. Hey, so you telling me right now. You take a 2024 Pure Fusion Collective.
Why do you keep saying? I'm done.
Hold on. This is what G's doing. This is exactly what he's choosing the worst of this era and taking one of the best from that era.
You taking Unholy Union in 2024 over any of them niggas? Over Nikki Bella? Over Beth Phoenix? Are we serious right now? Are we serious?
No.
You're choosing the worst of the worst.
Bro, that's
from this era.
Bro, you talk about the worst of the worst. That's literally the wrong women's roster.
All right. My question to you is after Rhea. My question to you is
Io's ass now. I've heard of
the way she's been presented.
How was they presented back then?
Bro,
what was it back then? AJ Lee and Paige. AJ Lee, Caitlyn. AJ Lee was it. That was it. What else was it?
Well, I mean, hold on. I ain't gonna capture you though. Hold on though.
Literally clean.
I got you.
Wait. Tell me a match from back then that was better than that match.
We're not talking about match quality. All right. I haven't been talking about that the whole time. Donnie, I'm gonna get to you in a second. Mo, you talking about Io's ass now, bro. And to that comment, yes. To that comment, yes, did Io Sky pin Bianca Belair clean? Yes, she did. You know what she did? After that, feud with Mia Yim and didn't do shit till she got packed up by Baby. Didn't do shit. That shit was ass. They put Asuka in the group. Just for it to be ass.
They talking about on Raw.
We talking about Raw, nigga. She pinned Bianca on Raw.
Okay. Look. Yes. That was recently. All right, he's cooked. He's done.
He's done. I'm sorry. You talk about
the oven cooking G.
Like for the mini tag team feud. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's cool. awesome. Great job. Doesn't mean shit. Doesn't mean shit.
Okay. So I actually
doesn't mean shit because they about to get packed up.
Okay,
we talk about she picked Bianca clean. They about to get packed up. They not picking Bianca's name. They get packed up like
I have a question. What was it that back then? Tell me now. I'm telling you, that has to be fire. It has to be fire.
Bro, I promise you.
The depth is not as bad as it was back then.
I promise you, during the Divas era, I promise you, Beth.
What era? What era we talking about?
I'm talking about the Divas during the Divas reign when we had AJ Lee, Nikki Bella, Beth Phoenix, Lay Cool, Michelle McCool, and Layla. When we
Nikki
had
Beth Phoenix was gone by 2012.
Bro, stop.
We're talking about
Beth Phoenix was gone by 2012.
You're just trying to say names.
Is that not the Divas division?
You just trying to say
nigga, you're putting
those span from different time periods. You just what year?
Beth Phoenix and AJ Lee were not on top at the same time.
What year was the Divas title? What year was the Divas title?
It was spanned through a period of time.
Give me the time frame of the Divas title because that's what I'm
2008 to 2016.
2008 to 2016. All right, cool. So, what year do y'all want to use? What year do you want
to use?
What year you want to use? You literally said.
I don't have a specific year. I was just talking about the depth as a whole during the Divas division when it was the Diva title because that's when we all acknowledge.
So 8 years to.
Wait, no.
You don't want to do that.
You know that's not what I mean.
You don't want to do that.
That's not what I mean.
Okay.
You know that's not what I mean. I'm not talking about just that span. I'm talking the way the way they are presented now. Right? Nobody even gives a fuck about them three in Pure Fusion Collective. They're just there as bodies. They're there as
wait. Keep going back to them. It's funny as fuck.
Okay. I can keep using other people.
I mean,
does anybody care about the Unholy Union? Kinda. Not really. They cool. But nobody cares. Nobody cares about Dakota Kai. Nobody cares about Kiana James. Lyra Valkyria is the only one after them three. Liv, Rhea, and Becky.
And Io.
Wait. G baby, choose a year and tell me the depth about that year. Please do that. Don't look up on your phone. You don't look up on your phone. Put the phone down.
I don't know. I'm telling you right now. I don't know. I'm telling you, I don't know the year.
Okay, I can tell you. Give me a year. I can tell you. I can tell you.
I'm going to the roster.
Give me the year.
Somebody said 2011, 2012. So that's what I'm gonna go.
That's pretty ass. I'm not gonna lie. They had to use Maria Menounos as a title as a match at WrestleMania.
Around that time, you still had Kelly was there. You still had Kelly on the roster.
Ass next.
Beth Phoenix was still there.
Yeah, talk about how they were presented. Not in ring work. How they were presented.
Around, she's on the come up.
That's what I've been talking about the whole time.
How they were presented.
That's what I've been talking about the whole time. Obviously, look. Let me clarify. Let me clarify. I know Shayna Baszler. I know Shayna Baszler, Zoe Stark, all these wrestlers.
Bro,
clear these niggas in ring before.
Wait.
That's not what we're talking about. I'm talking about the way they was presented in their respective divisions.
So let me remind you. You're talking about hold on. You're talking about presentation. These women were on TV for 3 minutes.
Come on, that's
what presentation do they have?
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Y'all gonna hate that I keep bringing them up.
What's Natalia Pooty?
Pure Fusion Collective is on TV before.
She got it. You got it.
Talking about
Get the fuck out the kitchen.
You trolling, bro.
Bro, what's the difference?
You were cooking. Now you lost me.
You were.
This is the last time I'm gonna bring up this name. This is the last time I'm bringing this name.
Don't say it again.
No, this is the last time because this is not me trying to troll or anything. This is genuinely me asking a question. And then this is for Mo and Donnie. Can y'all genuinely tell me the difference between what Pure Fusion Collective is doing right now and the Divas division back then? Can y'all genuinely tell me the difference?
More time on TV, and when they first came up there, it looked like some type of threat at first. At least they looked like something. Endrins and Lena Vega and shit like that. They look like some type of threat. I'm taking that over a 2-minute match, 2-minute promo, barely getting any TV
nothing
time.
to nothing.
How
was boom. So
better presentation.
Hey, so you said at least they look like somewhat a threat at first until their first match, and then they lost.
Wow.
Two, because their first match as a group, they lost. Two, you talk about they get more TV time. Yeah, maybe a backstage promo, but their matches genuinely go about 3-4 minutes.
That's not true.
I promise you can go look up how quick the matches were. I promise you can go look up how quick the matches were.
That's not true.
Look it up.
Wait, listen.
I'm gonna look up a Zoe Stark match. Zoe Stark match from like the past.
Wait. Listen, wait.
Because she hasn't had many.
Look.
Because she hasn't had many. So I'm gonna look up a Zoe Stark match.
Y'all ain't listening to G Baby. The Divas were presented way better. Y'all telling me, okay, 2-minute promos is presented better than the woman now.
Being left off TV is being presented better.
That's presented better.
being consistently left off TV.
Do they not have the time on here?
And then your main argument was a depth. That was your main point. We were talking about the depth of the women's roster. You saying that the Divas one have more depth than now. That's not true. What's the depth?
Yeah, they call you a fraud,
yeah, bro.
What's the
not
depth?
better than Walk Alone, bro.
I think y'all are looking at like.
Yes, it is.
I think you guys are looking at in ring because obviously they're way better.
Wait, no. You saying the depth? What is the depth?
I think comparative.
What year? You never choose a year.
Because again, I told you I don't have a specific year for you. I'm genuinely telling you I don't have a specific year for you. I'm going in a general sense. Bro, that's
an 8-year span, brother.
Okay, but even though, and I'm not gonna say their name again, even though they haven't been around for a year, Shayna Baszler has been presented like ass for multiple.
Bring it back on right there.
Hold up.
James Weezer. Bring that up.
We're talking about
outside of those three people who was presented, but
Kelly wasn't presented good. Melina
she was after them.
Melina
she was before them.
That's still the Divas era, though.
That's still the Divas era, is it not?
No, bro. Y'all going off. All right. So listen, to make it fair, if you're going off a 8-year period, let's do an 8-year period for the Raw.
It's over.
From what year? From 20...
And then it's cooked. You're done. It's over.
I mean,
2016 and 2014, 2024.
But that's not what I started with, though. That's fine because the argument wasn't about. What's it called? The Divas era being better than wrestlers in today's era. I'm talking about this Raw women's roster right now. It's ass.
All right. We're comparing.
It's ass, not in general, not the quality of talent over the years.
We're comparing the depth. What was the argument? The depth of the rosters, right? That's the argument.
The depth of the Raw women's roster right now today.
Compare, and you're comparing
compared to years past. It is not good. Compared to years past, it is not good.
You can say that, but you saying
it's ass though.
The Divas era is better. The Divas era is better. That's what you're trying to tell me. The Divas era is better.
Some of it, yeah.
Stop. What are you doing? You can't die on that hill.
Not the entire.
So what are we doing?
But some of it is better.
Wait, there's people that chat like, "Yo, G baby cooking what?"
Bro, I promise you. Kelly got more charisma than a lot of these women right here right now. On this Raw women's roster.
What charisma did she have?
More than fucking Shayna Baszler, nigga. What are we talking about?
But you be caping for Shayna Baszler, so what are we doing here?
Do you know how bad it's got to be for me to be on this show? As big of a Shayna Baszler fan as I am, to say that she's washed, she's cooked, she's garbage. What are we doing right now?
You know what that sounds like? Finn Balor.
Chill out.
Crazy. It's crazy how that comes to fold. It's only Finn Balor.
Oh boy.
I ain't gonna lie. G baby, I'll give you this though. When you was doing the whole like Raquel and Liv thing, you was cooking, brother. But then you started to talk malarkey, and then that's what you threw me off. I ain't gonna lie. You know? But we good though. We good.
I just don't know how y'all genuinely be looking at this Raw women's roster.
The roster back. Do me a favor, G baby. Read the SmackDown roster.
I'll get to the SmackDown. I got you for sure.
Because we know NXT got the best roster right now. They could.
They clear. Let's go to SmackDown. Where is it?
So this is SmackDown roster compared to the Raw roster.
Let me go to SmackDown.
SmackDown roster does clear.
Yeah.
All right, so let's look at the SmackDown women's roster. This is SmackDown women's roster. B-Fab, she don't really count. Bayley, Bianca, who's actually a SmackDown wrestler. Candice LeRae is a SmackDown wrestler. Chelsea Green, Piper Niven, Elektra Lopez by default. Indy Hartwell, Jade Cargill, she's actually a SmackDown wrestler. Mi Chin, who, as of late, been way better presented than everybody on the Raw. Nia Jax, Naomi, Tiffany Stratton, and I guess Tegan Nox is still on this roster. But Tegan Nox.
Yeah, SmackDown roster.
But the thing is, a lot of those people you named aren't even presented. So it's
what are you talking about on SmackDown?
Yeah, most of those people you named aren't even.
I named Bayley, Naomi, Mi Chin, Nia Jax, Piper Niven, Tiffany Stratton, Chelsea Green. That's like 7 right there. When on Raw, I named you at least that are presented somewhat okay.
I see what you're saying.
On Raw,
you're right. Good.
Outside of the top 3, all of them niggas have been presented like ass, except for like
not even the top 3 because Becky not there.
Word.
So yeah, you're right.
I mean, you can count Raquel now if you want to count her top 3. So
sure. She just got here. TBD. She just got back. TBD.
But she in the Judgment Day, she would live. So I mean, she's gonna be on TV though. She'll be on. television.
Yeah. And I'm assuming she will. You know, she'll do some work, but TBD. She'll because if she comes out smiling again, then
okay. Hang on, go back to the Raw because this person, a lot of the people injured. So there were some people injured, but they still could be presenting people a lot better.
Now Raw can get better.
And Carmella, can you show up, please? Prince, that was a terrible hill to die on.
Hey, look, Raw can get better when they bring back niggas like Carmella and Alexa Bliss. When they bring them back, oh yeah, Raw's gonna be a lot better. But as of right now, nope.
Super chat. Would y'all rather have Jay versus Solo at WrestleMania 41 for the
next in line scene with Sammy and Jimmy versus God or Uso?
Usos versus God. What's the matter?
I mean, they can just get that out the way. I don't.
Yeah, Jay Uso's not gonna be the next in line. Sorry.
Hey, we didn't talk about Nia versus Bayley.
Nia versus Bayley was cool.
It was fine. Did what it needed to do.
SummerSlam match is better, but
the best part of that match was Nia getting into her, channeling her inner Undertaker, bro, sitting up like she did when Tiffany was trying to cash in.
So the best part of that. So the best part of that match was an Undertaker spot that had nothing to do with the match.
Not to me, the thing
it was just funny.
The thing I liked about the match is I see that Nia was trying to add more to her bag, trying to do a Hurricane Rana, doing submissions. I'm like, hold on, look at Nia trying to evolve her bag.
She tried to dive into her bag a little more.
People that still hate on Nia Jax, I don't know, bro. You bored. You bored.
No, yeah, Nia Jax been cooking all year.
You know what? Hey, I'm sorry. Last thing I said, because I just saw the comment. Mr. Burnout said, y'all tripping. The Raw Women's Division is tag team already. He also just said, most of the women's who on Raw revolve around the tag team titles. You're right, Mr. Burnout. I agree with you. And that's a problem when you have a world champion who has no one to feud with. Because everybody's in a tag feud, and even the bitches in the tag. I'm sorry, even the women in the tag feud.
Right, he's cooking
even
again.
the women in the tag feud, they all don't look credible. They all don't look credible.
That's why it's a bad thing for. It's a bad thing in hindsight to live in real long term, because whoever they feud with after their feud, people are going to say it doesn't feel credible because nobody's on their level right now. Besides those two, that's why they keep feuding with each other. That's why it's extending the way it is, because nobody's on that criteria other than Becky Lynch.
Can Carmella and Alexa Bliss just come back just to add some life?
Nah, they did.
Alexa Bliss could be there, but she isn't back yet. So
yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I can see her. I don't see her till like Raw after Mania.
And Charlotte could be a catalyst too, but they're talking about throwing her to SmackDown. So
she don't need to be on SmackDown at all.
Well, they don't separate couples. The only couple that I think is separated right now, and that's because they started after they were on different brands, was Ludwig and Tiffany.
Need a nap.
Those are the only couple that's separated. That's the only couple that's separated. All the other couples, they stay with each other. That's been a thing. Even one of the only good things Vince did was keep couples together. So that's one of the only. I mean, let's keep it above.
That's crazy.
No, I mean,
he kept the couples together.
No, that was crazy.
What would y'all rate? What would y'all rate Bad Blood though? I said 7.
I think 7 is. I think 7 out of 10 is very fair.
7's cool.
Yeah, I gave it an 8 because I think it did what it needed to do. It had enough like of a shock factor for it to not be a boring show. And for you have a 5-match card, and only one match really had a botch. I don't tax it too heavy.
It was cool. I mean, the Hell in a Cell was great. The ending was great. I did like Nia versus Bayley, and even Finn versus Priest was cool. I mean, Rhea versus Liv wasn't that great, but it was cool.
I think it's 7.
I just hated that segment, the Goldberg.
Yeah, that's right. No. I didn't like the Crown Jewel part, but the Goldberg and
I hated all of it.
To me, it was fire. Like,
I don't like the announcement. I don't like Goldberg being involved. None of it. Get out of my face.
Everything they did in everything they did in this pay-per-view advanced the story to its next gear, or ended one like CM Punk and Drew. So that's all good in my book. I don't like pay-per-views.
It was an enjoyable pay-per-view.
I don't like pay-per-views where I feel like we're stuck in the same spot.
No, it was an enjoyable show.
Yeah, I had a good time.
Probably could have been a little bit better, but it wasn't terrible. I didn't hate it. I mean,
the in-ring work wasn't where it wasn't like
it peaked in the opening match.
Of course, which is why bluntly stated, if The Rock wasn't coming back, I think it should have made evented.
Oh yeah,
but like when we had this discussion a couple months ago, I said, well, if Roman and Cody are doing something together, that's gonna main event.
I understand why they put it in the main event.
But if I think people would think the show would be a lot better if Hell in a Cell main evented.
100%.
They ended on that. I think people.
Oh no, man! That ending they had was kind of crazy, man.
No, I ain't gonna lie, both.
It was cool. It was dope, but I don't know. That Hell in a Cell, the whole pay-per-view for me, Bad Blood. That Hell in a Cell was everything to me. So
yeah. I mean, if they ended on Hell in a Cell, that would have been fine. You know what I'm saying?
How you gonna try to cook me and not spell my name right?
I mean,
come on, RJB.
Pretty cool though. So I mean, when you got The Rock coming out, and plus Jimmy come back too, and then it had a lot of different layers to it. You know what I mean, different aspects.
They said Mo just don't like the Goldberg.
I like Goldberg more than I like Brett. Like I don't. Just
that's
cap.
That's
not cap. That's not cap at
all.
That's not cap at all.
Biggest cap.
That's a bold face lie.
It's not. Y'all gas how much I like Brett. Like,
biggest cap on the show, bro. Biggest cap.
It's ridiculous how much y'all gas how much I like Brett.
Don't let Mo lie to y'all like that, bro.
Come on, bro.
Don't let him lie to y'all like that. Okay. So I mean, we'll see what happens. I mean, there's gonna be a lot of different avenues where we go from here. You still got the Kevin Owens, attacking. What do you think about that? Kevin Owens attacking.
I like it.
Cody after the show.
I like it.
That was great. I like
it. Makes it feel more real. It makes it feel more real. Because, like, ideally, if you have beef with somebody, you shouldn't be waiting 7 days to finally hash it out. Ideally, so I liked it. I think it was good, and it happened during the press conference. So, like, I went to sleep. Only reason I found out is because I saw somebody in my comments say it.
Yeah, it happened. Like, what? It happened outside of the tour bus. That's pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy. I think it has different. I think a lot of people don't realize how many stories Cody has really going on right now as champion. He got the Kevin Owens stuff, the Randy stuff, and lines with that as well because he's a part of it. He got his own thing with Roman Reigns and The Rock too. Like he's got a lot of different avenues right now with different layers to the stories that he has right now.
And you know what's crazy? That's why I think he's retaining at Mania because I still think he got like other stories he got to tell before losing that title.
Let's not do that.
Okay, because like you know what? Last thing, because we're probably gonna head off soon. Let's just say Randy does win at Mania. What does Randy do?
I mean, the Cody story is going to continue. That's not going to end.
Lose back, face Cena. I don't know.
So how long do y'all see Randy holding that title before Cody?
Not long.
Maybe SummerSlam. Maybe before that.
Maybe lose to Cena. I don't know. I'm cool with that.
No, he ain't losing to Cena, bro. He not losing to Cena.
Why not?
Yeah, losing to Cena.
So y'all.
Why not?
I don't see
that. So y'all just want to.
Well, lose to Cena and then pass it back to Cody, maybe, but I don't.
Maybe.
I don't know if
that makes zero sense.
I don't know if that really happens.
Man, let me dream.
You just want to see it. That's not. It doesn't logically make sense though. It doesn't.
Cena and Orton again? No, doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't logically make sense.
That's something you said you didn't want to see.
I don't want it at Mania. Fuck that. I don't want it at Mania.
That's something that logically doesn't make sense to happen, which is Cody losing the title to Randy. That logically does not.
How does it not make sense?
Because you can't just think about the moment when it happens. You have to think about the aftermath afterwards. It would be pointless for Randy to win that title for basically nothing just to give it right back to Cody and not even really have a feud after. Because if he's going to give it right back to Cody, he might have one other match that isn't versus Cody Rhodes just to extend it a little longer. He might have one other title defense, but we're assuming Randy's going to be a heel in this situation.
He's cooking again.
I'm assuming Randy's going to be the heel in this situation, right?
Yeah.
So a heel is not going to vend his title willy-nilly. So he might get maybe one title defense.
I don't know if Randy have to be the heel. That's the thing. Does he have to be the heel?
He doesn't have to be, but
I would.
Most likely
in that situation. I would.
I don't think Randy beating Cody is out of the ordinary because that feud. I don't see that feud ending after WrestleMania if Cody loses. Like that feud will continue.
Yeah,
like,
it'll continue. It's not just going to end right there.
I don't think Randy Orton's winning the title. I don't think so. At all.
He may not win it at WrestleMania. I mean, if they
Finn Balor's winning the Rumble, I don't understand.
If they have their match at WrestleMania,
no. I don't think that's gonna happen. That's just me caping for my guy. I don't think he's winning the Rumble.
All right.
I just hope it happens. I do think he's winning the feud, but I don't think he's winning the Rumble.
Good luck with that.
Hey, you can say good luck with it, but that's not the point. I think Randy winning would just give it right back to Cody, and y'all think the same. So there's no point
to acknowledge almost.
But that's anybody who beats Cody. You can say that for anybody who beats Cody. He's gonna be the champ again.
I mean, he can be the champ again, but I think different people who beat Cody can have more meaningful reigns than what Randy would do. I genuinely feel if Randy won the title, it would be a half-hearted nostalgia run just to give him another run. That's what I feel. It would just be like, oh,
but it makes sense for the story because of the history that Cody and Randy have. We don't know how
it would make sense for Cody to win because I've now overcome my former mentor.
Yeah, it can make sense for Randy to win and then Cody to overcome the mentor by beating Randy after that. Because Randy can beat Cody clean.
Because you literally said
he could kick him in the skull. He could do different.
You have literally said if Cody was to beat Randy clean, it would start the wheels of turning him heel.
But it would be because I'm banking on the fans doing it, not because he's just going to be heel now. I just said that because I felt the fans might, if Randy was the babyface specifically, the fans might start to turn, and Triple H might lean into that to turn Cody. But if the fans don't turn on him, he's not turning home. My vision for Cody Rhodes turning Homelander is the fans turning on him. If that doesn't happen, we don't get it. That's why I said he's the anomaly, because I'm banking on the fact that eventually we're going to start seeing the Super Codys get a little louder, and all he does is win get a little stronger, and then it's going to reflect in the crowds, and Triple H is going to lean into that. That's what I think is going to happen. But if for whatever reason it doesn't, that's your new John Cena. There's no need to turn him.
I mean, there's different aspects. I think Randy is the only guy that makes sense to be Cody right now at this stage.
Right now, he's the only one.
There's different layers they can add to
right
it.
now.
Randy kicking Cody in the skull or whatever. I mean, there's different layers. Randy could turn heel in the match. Maybe they're babyface before the match, and during the match he does what he has to do. Does Randy what he has to do? You know what I'm saying? There could be different layers to it. So I feel like just because Randy, if he were to win at WrestleMania and give it back to Cody, I don't look at it as like a catalyst. That's pretty much with anybody, because whoever beats Cody for the championship, I see Cody winning it back eventually at some point. Again, he's going to be a champion a few times. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying he'll be like a multiple, like 10, 11 time champion, but he's going to have a couple reigns under his resume. You know what I'm saying?
So, I believe that. I just don't think Randy's going to be the one to end the first one.
I mean, if it's not Randy, I honestly don't know who it's going to be at this stage.
Man, it's not going to be anybody for a while.
If it's not going to be him,
it'll be the SmackDown Money in the Bank winner, Carmelo Hayes.
No.
That's who I genuinely think is winning Money in the Bank. Who I hope it is. I mean, hopefully
they build him up enough, because that'll be cool with me.
Yeah, because I think
Carmelo Hayes is winning Money in the Bank.
I'm not gonna lie. I say that, but Carmelo might get this title in a triple threat. He might,
the U.S. title?
Four-way ladder. He might get it. He might get it.
The next Money in the Bank winner is gonna be Braun Breaker. I'll be all that. That's who it's gonna be.
He don't need a Money in the Bank to win a world.
I'm not gonna lie. He might be the world champion by that point.
Right, he don't need
the world champion.
He gonna have that Money in the Bank, and they're gonna use that to catalyst him, for his.
Hey, he could be the one to beat Gunther. Who knows?
I think he might be Gunther. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm cool with that.
They already kind of teasing it a little bit. They kind of tease those interactions.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if he's gonna win it, because I mean, the fact that they got the IC title off of him so quick, it's kind of telling me. And if they really are gonna keep true to him being babyface now, I think that's kind of telling me,
yeah, because he's gonna fight Goldberg at WrestleMania now. He's fighting Goldberg at WrestleMania, and I don't think he's beating Jay for the championship. I genuinely think it's gonna be Dom. I think they're gonna have Dom win the IC title from Jay.
That's more of a reason Liv Morgan is holding on to that title. You know they're gonna want both of them holding up their titles.
Why are you putting this in the air, man?
That's Liv Morgan as the women's champ and Dominic Mysterio as the IC champ. Yeah. Oh my god,
not fun.
Yeah, and then Rhea's gonna win the championship, of course.
No, I don't know about that. Here we go. Don't start this.
No, because if the bloodline is going to cost Jay the championship, I think it would be at Crown Jewel, because Survivor Series is right after that. So unless they do it on a random episode of Raw, which they could do, but
I would love that, bro. I would love. See, look, boom, fantasy book. We trying to get ready for War Games. Jimmy Uso has a conversation with Jay Uso just randomly backstage of Raw one time, and he's trying to say, look, we need you come back. And Jay Uso's like, no, man, like I'm done with that. Like it's just me, Uso. And Solo, you know what they say, the path you take to avoid your destiny is the path you take that ultimately leads to it. He could be trying to think ahead, like, you know what? Go cause Jay Uso that title so he knows not to mess with us. When in reality, that's what causes Jay Uso. Okay, fine, I'm gonna actually join now. So on and so forth. You can easily do that. Easily.
Oh no, you're right.
Triple H!
That's what's going to happen.
I got the book, eh? I got the book.
Brock will win King of the Ring. That's what's going to happen.
Ooh, okay, yeah, I like that.
Hey, Prince, I'm not gonna let you cook with that one.
That's what's going to happen. He's going to win King of the Ring, and then he's going to face Gunther at some, because Gunther's going to be champ for a minute, so he's going to be champ for a while. I don't see him losing that championship anytime soon. So he's going to be the champion for a minute. So, all right, y'all. Thank you guys for coming through. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, man. Check out the pod and all the wrestling content on the channel as well. More uploads coming throughout the week. Donnie, appreciate you for coming through, man. I don't know if you want to turn your camera back on before we end.
Appreciate you, boys,
plug in your stuff if you want. Plug in your socials and tell everybody what they follow
you. If y'all want to search me up on YouTube, it's Donnie Blaze Live. We got a debate coming up this week. We got Zay versus Neff. IC title, John Cena IC title reign, his open IC title reign, not IC, US title reign versus Gunther's IC title reign. They're going to be doing a debate. So if y'all want to check that out, it's this Tuesday at 10 p.m. Donnie Blaze Live YouTube channel. Yeah.
Make sure y'all show him some love. Check him out, bro, and we'll be back.
Are you gonna be a judge for it, or you just observing?
I'll probably be mediator, but we have other people judging. Yeah.
We'll be back. We'll be back next
Winner
week.
of that
Next week's episode is gonna be. What'd you say?
Now the
winner of that faces me.
The winner of that debate faces
what?
Mo.
What debate?
Wait, Mo has a first round bye?
Because no, we haven't.
No, I won both rounds.
We did a tournament.
Yeah,
Mo, Mo, he's alright.
Wait, who Mo be facing though?
Yeah,
why y'all hating on me?
No.
This?
All honesty, last week he did he went against Mitri and they put on a banger. I ain't gonna lie. They was just going. They was going at it.
Biased though, a lot of
they was no. That one he wasn't though. They was going.
Why y'all hating on me? What
was the debate topic? Because I'm not gonna lie, I might.
It was the better year out of 2000 and 2002.
Oh, 2002 for sure.
Mitri had 2002.
No,
they was going at it. I don't know. It was
2000.
2002
It was a tough one. But
Katie Vick moved you, Malik.
Stop! Why you
WWNWO moved you, bro?
Why are you trying? You try to use that all the time.
That's one bad thing. 2000, bro, had WrestleMania 16, bro. What are we talking about? WrestleMania.
So
16.
one bad thing. Okay, cool.
Yeah, there's one bad thing from each era. From each year.
But yeah,
they had
that.
Any pay-per-view in 2000 though.
Oh yeah, and whoever wins that debate, Zay and Neff, they gotta face me on who's Cena's best rival, which is Edge, and it's not a question.
That's for sure.
For like whoever wins out of like Neff and Zay, they face Mo with that topic. He just.
But wait, what's the other option that they haven't decided yet?
What you mean for Neff and Zay?
They swear it's Randy.
He picked Edge, and everybody else thinks Randy. Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie, that's not who I would pick. But hey,
who you picking? Wait, who you picking?
Well, just to go against Mo, I feel like I would have a better chance of winning if I picked The Rock instead of Randy.
The Rock?
Oh yeah, belt to ass.
Rock?
The way that I would argue, I mean, Punk is definitely a great option too. Punk is definitely a great option too.
Punk would be an actual.
I'm just saying. I think it's better than Randy because a lot of the feud with Randy, I think a lot of people forget how like mid those matches were and how repetitive it got.
Thank you.
But for me, I would Punk to Randy.
Oh my god!
Punk or Rock versus Cena gave us more iconic moments and things that changed history as opposed to.
See, G's cooking.
That's why I said I would.
Somebody else sees
partially instead of Randy.
Ain't no partially.
Rock, I feel like wouldn't have much of an argument because they've only had 2 matches, but Punk and Cena.
Punk and Cena could really. That's.
I mean, Randy Orton and Cena had good storylines too. Just most of their matches were, Well,
I don't know.
Man, fans booed them for wrestling. I don't care.
Rock versus Cena wasn't a good match, so I don't know.
I never said that. I never said that.
You talking
hit me up. I never said that.
When you said top 5 WrestleMania match ever, that's kind of crazy.
That's crazy.
He said it was like nowhere near the top 10, and I was like,
yeah, it kind of bugged on that.
Mm.
It's still top 10.
Nigga said, "What about the Miz? We can end the show right there." Nigga said the Miz.
Batista, we not a bad option. Batista, they had.
He cleared Batista. Maybe that nigga say, "I quit." Still,
Cena and AJ is a better feud than Cena and Randy, for being real. But we move.
They had better matches though. They had better matches.
Clear.
I'm not gonna lie. Cena
storyline. They didn't have better storyline.
Cena Randy is definitely
Cena Randy's a lot of headcanon.
You gotta go back and rewatch it. That's a lot of nostalgia.
John Cena versus Randy Orton has great storyline build up. Just most of their matches, like the I Quit match was great. The Iron Man match was great.
The SummerSlam match they had was good.
No,
which one?
2007.
Yes.
Oh yeah. I thought you meant 09. I hated 09.
Cool.
I hated 09.
That was cool. They had a 2014 Hell in a Cell match that was cool as well. So, I mean, but like their TLC match disappointed. If you ask me, their first Hell in a Cell match disappointed. Like they had a lot of big matches. So most of them, were kind of.
They had a match where he literally slapped the referee just to get the squad.
That's smart, though. That was smart.
That was
smart.
I left that slide, but
it's it can be anti-climax.
That's a good storyline build up. It's just. There's maybe I don't know. Maybe there's different ways they could have did it too. I mean, they obviously wanted to add Triple H a part of it, so that's how they were gonna do it. But
all I'm gonna say is on the with my debate on that, right? Why I say Edge? I've never heard of niggas being bored of Cena and Edge. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh no, this is interesting.
That's the problem. They booed Royal Rumble 2014 them wrestling because they were wrestling again. That's all. That's that rivalry. Okay, bro.
I mean, Royal Rumble 2014. There's also a lot of. There's also a lot of logistics there.
There's a lot of logistics.
There's a lot of logistics there.
Yeah, but like that. Not with that match.
That's also with the Peak or Daniel Bryan,
bro.
But that was before that Cena and Orton match happened before the Royal Rumble, though. So.
Exactly.
I know it did, but there's still a lot of logistics going in. There's a lot of logistics going in.
Hey, he cooking.
Yeah, bring up that comment from Matt Thunder. Bring up that comment right
on the
there.
debates, bro.
Bring up that comment from
I
Matt Thunder.
I gotta see Narco in the field. I don't know, man.
I mean, it depends on what debate you have.
Yeah.
I mean, Phil getting cooked though. I ain't gonna lie, dude. He getting cooked.
Who?
Phil getting cooked. If you're going to be against me, he getting cooked.
Oh, you said Phil? I don't know.
That's what you said.
Why did Phil
I
have to
said,
catch us straight?
No, I said I want to see you in the field. If I said
Phil,
Phil,
in the field. I thought you said Phil.
I
thought you said
Phil,
Phil.
like debating.
I'm not gonna lie. Who else should be having up there? Because I'm not gonna lie.
G-Baby. Oh, G-Baby, I tried to get you up there. I don't know, man.
You still got Trent.
Trent be up there. You don't want that. You don't want that. You don't want that. You do not want that.
Anybody getting violated? That's all I'm saying.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't know. Y'all talking crazy though. Y'all talking like y'all. I
already know what I'm bringing to the table, bro.
No, but I'm saying
they was already hating on me. They're like, "Oh, Mo won." Like, fuck y'all niggas. I ain't talking.
Because here's the thing: when I get into a debate, like we in the real, my bias is out the window. I'm debating my points. I ain't being biased. Here, I'm a case for my dudes. When I'm not being biased, it's up for you niggas, man. What's up?
I don't know, man. Because it's some people in there that's like that. I don't know, man.
And they all scrubs, bro. They all scrubs.
You talking crazy?
Yeah.
Be on there, bro. You gonna see, bro. That's all I say, bro.
Wait. You know, you got Neff who be going crazy.
Ooh.
Mo Neff. You don't know Neff?
Ooh.
Neff. Don't do that. Don't do that. Narco, don't do that. Narco, you know.
Narco,
don't do that. Blazing, bro. I'm tired of this.
Mo, I ain't worried about Mo.
Mo, shut Mo. I'm not gonna lie.
Blazing, like,
Mo, the way you talk, I was about to say your name next, but like, ain't gonna lie, the way you talking, Mo, you have to violate the way you've been talking. You gotta violate.
I mean, he picked the wrong answer, so I'm gonna win.
Who are you going up against?
He going against Neff. Listen, for every time
he ain't even faced Zay yet.
listen. Oh,
you already like
Zay or Neff. But like the way he talking though, every time Neff get mentioned, you talk like you.
No, because y'all
like
niggas be glazing, bro. Like shout out
like,
Neff, but y'all niggas be glazing.
Like, that's
like,
Neff. Glazing, whatever.
Man, Neff's Zay, bro. They don't matter.
Shout out Neff, but y'all niggas be glazing. Yeah.
Put me on the debate. Put me on the debate. I always say, put me on the debate, bro. Put me on the debate, bro. Don't be scared, bro. Put me on the debate, bro.
Scared.
Don't be scared.
Hey, it don't matter if it's
bro.
It don't matter if
you ain't scared.
Mo,
put me on the debate then, bro.
Hey, it don't matter. It don't matter if it's Mo Diddy, if it's Flo Milli, if it's Glorilla.
I'm just trying to play Here Comes the Pain, man. Leave me alone.
Nah, that's Mo Diddy.
You need to have Mo and G. That's what we need, bro. You got to figure out the debate.
Wait, I would love to debate Mo.
All right, when I win my belt, go ahead.
Why you? Mo, I love you got confidence in yourself though. That's good.
Why would I say? I'm gonna. What do you want to say? I'm gonna.
No, that's good. No, I'm saying that's good. You got confidence in yourself.
I mean, he picked the wrong answer, so I mean, shit.
Mo, we know it's not about just that though. It's the way you debated too.
I was about to say because I've been a part of multiple debates where I did not believe a word I was saying, but I won that debate. I didn't believe a word that was coming out of my mouth. But I won that.
We've done it on the channel, bro. We got the Ultimate Wrestling debates, bro. We
exactly. The niggas got practice.
You niggas.
But I believe this wholeheartedly. So fuck Cena Orton.
I'm saying, don't be scared, Donnie. Don't be scared.
Scared of what?
Scared to put it on there.
Narco.
Put it on there.
Donnie been dodging me for months.
Put it on there. He been dodging to put it on there, bro.
Look. Let me tell you something. Mo, stop. Just stop.
He been dodging to put it on there, bro. Ain't gonna cap.
Narco, you were just on there last week. What are you?
Not for the debates. After the debates, bro. He didn't put it on there.
Bro, come on. Let's go.
You right, football.
G baby, don't do that. Cause I try to get you on for a debate.
Nah, G was cooking today, bro.
But I forgot what it was for. But like,
G dodging the debates.
Nah, we needed somebody, but I think you had like you.
Oh no. Oh, you know what? Cause Trent called me.
Yeah.
He was like, "Hey, you about to get on a debate?" And I just got out of the game, so I was like, "Nigga, I'm like still driving home." I'm about to yeah. I would have, but I was. Listen, bro. I've been there since 7:00.
Whenever you want people to come, bro, just call me, bro.
Narco, why are you? I love the confidence, but why are you talking like you like
you? Like that, bro. You gonna see, bro. All
right, man. All right. You talking crazy.
You put me on there. You gonna see, bro.
You talking crazy? I don't know. You talking crazy? I don't know. You
put me on there against
crazier than you know.
Whoever. Please, it's an open challenge. Ask next stream. Ask anybody. Whoever want to open the challenge. Accept, bro.
We'll try to figure it out. The way you talking a little crazy.
Whoever want to accept.
I don't know,
man. Matter, bro. Don't matter.
As long as we don't get nobody from the rated M, because them niggas, man. Casuals, bro.
What did Lewis do?
I be watching most shows sometimes.
What Lewis do?
Turn it off, cause
No, Lewis is cool. Lewis.
Not Lewis. But
I know.
You know who I'm talking about. They in the Instagram chat too. You know.
Yeah, they be wilding.
Bro, Cam plays 2K20. He got brain rot in his head, bro. It's okay.
Nah, that's crazy.